Coming off a 3-game slate, we got a huge 14-game slate teed up for you. Pearlo, JD is in the house. Let's get to it and do it. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Exotic Wagers, and we are holding another special episode of Rico and Pearlo's House of Exotic Picks Frolic. Like I said, we have a 14-game slate teed up for you on Thursday, April 9th. Should be a exciting one. We got tons of NHL action, meaningful games, pretty much, I would say more than 85% of the slate. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
200% of the games.
Yeah.
I
14
think we
games
counted
slate.
all but 2 games. I think 12 of the 14 all had some sort of playoff implication.
Yeah. Should be a really good day for hockey. We got some really good matchups. And I think everybody will be involved, so it should be good for props. It should be good for angles.
Plus, we also get a chance to, you can blow your brains out tomorrow because no games on Friday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is right. But then we will be right back at it for probably a good Saturday. I haven't looked that far ahead to see how many games are on Saturday, but
14, I think.
15.
Yeah.
15.
Yep. So it's like the tide coming in, and then it goes out for a little while, and we're going to have a drought, and then it's going to roll right back in. So, but yeah, I mean, and we got a hot start here in Edmonton and San Jose. It's 1-1. Salabrini and McDavid on the board early. Parlay is looking pretty good there. Hopefully the long shot comes through. Damn, Jack Quinn failed me on my earlier parlay today. I had him just for 2 shots in my parlay, and it looks like that's going to be the only leg that died because it was to win a fair good amount of money. It was let's see what it was, a plus a 993, but it was Jack Quinn 2 shots, JT Miller point, which we got the Ovechkin 3 shots, we got the Ryan Leonard 2 shots, we got the Tom Wilson point, and then the McDavid 3 shots. I think he's already got 3 shots. So Quinn,
is he really? Holy crap!
I think he's got 2 or 3. He may have already 3.
Every shot matters. So if he's got, don't tease me.
Well, Edmonton's got 6 shots total.
No, he does not have 2 or 3. He has
only
4.
Got 1? Oh, and
4.
and the entire team has 6.
Has 7.
Oh, 7.
They're at 7. 7. I think we're a little behind, but yeah.
Oh, and that was a McDavid shot. That was a McDavid shot. That's funny.
Yeah, he's already cashed his shots on goal parlay.
Yeah. But yeah, Quinn was the only leg there that failed us, or else we'd have another 9 units in pocket. But that's the way the cookies been crumbled. But like I said, I got that 5-unit parlay yesterday, so we are up on the week to start the week. Hopefully we can continue to trend that way.
Oh. According to Bet Rivers, it's 2-1 Edmonton. Yes.
And hopefully McDavid is still on the ice. I think he's got the puck with him right now. And he just dumped it off. Oh, no, that was the Nuge. Oh, McDavid.
Get it to Pat Colson.
Yeah, it's McDavid.
Oh, yeah, I need
they're on the power play. So.
Yeah, I need a Savoy point. That's what I need. Oh yeah, McDavid's
All
gonna get
right.
the assist on Pot Colson and Ryan Nugent
Oh yes.
Hopkins.
Oh, that was huge because I had Podkolzin goal and assist today, and the over 2.5 first period. That is lovely.
Nice.
Oh, you had the 2.5. Nice.
Yeah, I had
I just had both teams to
all
score and
three
over one
All
and a
all
three
half.
three
cashed in the
games
one
this
game.
all three games in the this year it had at least 3 goals in the first period.
No, I had the over 6.5. It's looking pretty good. Hopefully,
I
San
did the
Jose's
Matty
good.
Rob special.
So the night is looking
Oh,
good.
shoot, I should have did that. Yes. What did I do? I forgot all about that today. Yeah,
There's a
that
lot
should
going
have
Yeah.
on.
been
McDavid's
for
got
sure.
2 points already. If you took that straight, Pot Colson's got 2 points. Bouchard's got a point, and the Nuge has got a point. That kind of makes me pissed off because I was gonna put the Nuge in the parlay for a point, but I decided to put Savoy because the value on him was better playing on the same line
Yeah.
with McDavid. So yeah, the last 2 legs there of the or no, just the one, that one parlay I have to win 2.5 units. All I need is a Sharks goal because it's both teams to
So
score
I had a
two.
discussion. I had talked to a person who works for a team today, and I was asking him about his thoughts on the 3-2-1 point system and would he like to see it. And his response was, he said, I don't think it's going to make a difference because I don't think anyone's going to want to get zero unless it's late in the year. Because the only way, he goes, I just think, and we talked about this, my philosophy, like for that Jets Seattle game, unless you can't afford to give a point to the other team, he just said, I don't think see the incentive for someone to try to win in regulation. What do you guys think?
I mean, for me, I think it would make it interesting at the time of the year, like right now, where
Well, no, right now.
yeah,
Right.
like
No, he
what?
said like at this time of the year, but he
Mm-hmm.
said like for the first, 60, 70 games,
Yeah,
it's
I
not, he just said no one's gonna give up. You would rather come away with one than zero.
I think you're gonna have a bigger dispersion and separation between teams, and not so much bunched up in a points crunch going into the playoffs, and you'll have better teams that
Right,
will
but
be able to separate themselves, but I don't think it'll make that much of a difference.
the point being is that teams aren't gonna give up the idea of trying to win in regulation. His feeling was is that you're not gonna risk winning in regulation for and potentially coming away with 0 points when you could just get the game to overtime and
Uh,
guarantee yourself one.
how do you feel, Perlo?
Um, well, first of all, I don't think it's going to happen anyways because I think this is they want teams to stay in as long as possible, and it's a money
Sure.
decision. So forget about it; it's not going to happen. But if you're going to do it, I I haven't thought deep about it, but I remember somebody saying, if you're going to do it, just make 0 points for a loss, and that's it. So you get 3 points for regulation, 2 points if it goes into overtime, and one if you win in a shootout. And if you lose, you get 0 points. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think there's less of a chance of that passing than just the 3-2-1 system.
Well, it's definitely not going to pass. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know.
So I,
You could be right about the 3-2-1 too. Like they're still going to want to get a point. Everybody still it could play the same way and still get that point, and it wouldn't change much of anything at all. I think you're right.
yeah,
I think whoever you were talking to is probably
yeah.
accurate on that. I haven't thought deeply enough about it, but I think that's probably accurate that that would be the
I just
case.
thought, it was
Yeah.
the first time that someone brought that part of it to my attention because, there's people we've debated, yeah, we should go to 3-2-1, but yeah, I think that to me made the most sense of why you wouldn't go to 3-2.
So if you go, okay, say if you lose in regulation in the 3-2-1, you get zero, right?
No.
And if you lose,
If you lose in regulation, yes, you get
yeah, you
0.
get 0 points. And then if you lose in overtime, the one team gets 2, and the loser gets 1. Right?
Correct.
That's what you and or
I mean,
shootout.
because think
Either
about
one.
it. Look, when I was growing up,
They're still
we
going
had
to play
ties.
for the point. They're still going to
No,
play
but
for
you
the
had
point.
ties. But you had
Yeah,
ties.
no,
Game didn't go to
yeah,
overtime.
yeah, yeah.
So,
And the problem with that, of course, is the third period gets really boring because they just play for the draw. So
well, okay, but now the third period in many cases gets boring because they're just trying to get it to
yeah,
overtime. And
yeah,
overtime to me has become less exciting. Like I would love to see a rule change where you're not allowed to bring the puck out of the offensive zone on your own. Like just to I think there it should either be a stoppage or a turnover.
I
Because
agree. Yeah,
overtime used to
I,
be exciting.
yeah. Like if you're in the offensive zone and you bring the puck back over the blue line, the whistle should
Yeah,
be blown, and you
yeah,
and the face off should be in your zone, in the offender zone too.
something,
That's what I think
something,
should happen. Something like that.
something.
It, so in other
Because
words, you're gonna have a face off in your own zone if you do that.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there was too much of that in the Kings Nashville game that I was at on
Oh,
Monday. The Kings just kept
because what teams
bringing
are
the puck
trying to
out.
do is they're trying to keep the defenders on the ice for as long for and try to tire them out and then go for a goal. And it's
Well,
taking way.
the other thing that one coach said to me, he thinks, and he's like, he goes, I've never asked. He goes, this is just his thought. He thinks the teams would rather lose in a shootout than overtime
Yeah,
because he feels that there's a psyche to that.
it's more of a
There's
coin
much
flip.
more there's more no, but there's also more. It's more of a letdown to lose in overtime than it is in a shootout. He
Yeah,
feels.
that's true too. A psychological thing too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I think it's also more of a coin flip than in the more of a coin flip. Like so.
totally agree.
And if you've
Totally
got
agree.
really good shootout guys, like some teams have really good shootout guys, so they'll try to get to
Who
shootout
was
because
it?
they think.
Oh, like Yuri Lettinen for Dallas many years ago.
Yeah,
Was
I don't
was
know.
there?
I'd have to see the shootout records for teams, but I bet you there is, and there's that. So yeah, I don't
Oh, I
think
mean,
it's
what teams are
fixable
good? What teams are good?
in shootouts specifically. Yeah,
Well,
I,
Buffalo's 5-0. Pittsburgh's 3-10. The Jackets are
yeah.
7-2.
There you
The
go.
Devils are 4-1. Colorado's 3-6 in the shootout.
Hmm.
Vegas is 1-7. Anaheim's 8-0.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea of some of the teams. Yeah.
But the
So
whole point, see, like to your point, used to be that it would just be a draw and you wouldn't go into overtime,
yeah,
right? And the
right.
whole
You each get a
point of
point.
that was supposed to be that in the third period, people would go for it. But now it's still the
Well,
same
no,
problem.
no, no. Perlo, the point
It's
of changing it up was that the league wanted to have a winner. They didn't want. I mean, they
oh
wanted
yeah, yeah.
fans
Public
to
perception,
walk
public
home.
perception to walk home with the
Yeah,
winner too. Yeah.
yeah. It's just an American thing. We don't. It's not like European soccer and whatever. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
those games can end in draws. We don't believe in
Yeah.
that anymore. So, all
But
right, should we start?
whoever you were talking to, uh
Mhm.
whoever you were talking to, I would I would kind of I get it what they're saying. It probably wouldn't change much at all.
All right, shall we?
I'm not sure if Rico wants to come on, but he used the same link that we sent you before. Yeah, we better get at it. We got 14 games, so
Yeah, we do. We do. We do. All right. Let me get this set up real quick. We'll be ready to go. Um, open the. I'm gonna get the overlays fixed real quick. I should have been doing that while you guys were chopping it up. All right, let's roll on over to this one. Fix this real quick. Live editing, gotta love it. Who was that comment?
What's that?
Who was that live broadcaster that said, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live." You guys ever see that? He was all pissed off because they threw something on him and he didn't want to do it. And he's like, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it live. Let's just fucking do it live." He was all pissed off. It was pretty funny.
Oh man,
I see that.
Was it a sporting event or news or?
It was news, like local news. Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, if I find the clip, I'll have to send it to you so you can check it out. It's pretty funny.
Shoot.
Okay. All right, I'm ready to roll. Rock and roll. All right, first game on the board. We have the Toronto Maple Leafs on the road, plus 205, also on the back end of a back-to-back. New York Islanders minus 255. Over-under is set at 6.5, minus 120 to the under. Toronto is 32, 32, and 14 on the season, 14, 19, and 6 on the road. Isles are 42, 31, and 5 on the season, 21, 14, and 2 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, the Islanders have won 7 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. These two teams have seen each other twice this season. First in early January in New York, where the Isles won that one 4-3 in overtime. Isles took the last one there 3-1 in Toronto just about 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago. Toronto is 3-5-2 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the under. Toronto's coming off of a shutout loss today, 0-4 versus Washington at home. They're also on a 3-game losing streak. This will be their first game, only game on the road, and then they will head right back home to take on the Florida Panthers on Saturday. Islanders are 3-7 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Islanders coming in on a 4-game losing streak, most recently losing 3-4 in Carolina. In Carolina. This is their first game home of at least a 4-game homestand, and they will play again on Saturday when they take on the Ottawa Senators at home.
Yeah, it's Pete DeBoer's debut.
Yeah, it's coach bump. That's
yeah. And
Toronto doesn't have anything in them, man. I don't think they took it easy today so they could beat the Islanders. I mean, it's kind of hold your nose and take Islanders in regulation or team total over, but the team total over is 3.5 is minus 130 already. So that tells you what the books.
How are the Isles in the first period? Anybody?
Yeah.
Well, I would expect to come out jumping, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Islanders' first period puck line would contextually probably is good, even if they're not the greatest first period team at home. I think they're probably average. I'll take a look for you if there's anything special.
I got it here. Islanders are 13, 13, and 11 at home in the first period.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It'd be contextually speaking, it's a good play.
Yeah. I mean, can you parlay team total and money line?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I've done that before. On certain books, you can Probably not all books, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Especially the
I mean,
two
I
and a
would look.
half. You can parlay the 2.5.
What 2.5?
Like, yeah, Islanders team total over 2.5 and money line. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I just meant. Well, their total's 3.5, right?
But you might be able to
Yeah,
do it on Rivers with the slider
the
Oh,
3. Yeah, with the 3 maybe. Yeah.
or a 2.5. It might not be great odds, but with the money line's pretty shot too, right? It's like
I already put a
north of
little bit
200.
on the regulation at minus 130. I don't do that often, but I really think the Islanders are going to blow them out of the water here. Like, are they going to go back? Are they going to call a goaltender up to give him a shot, Toronto? Because Wall played a lot.
yeah. You could play Hill to be
Because
tomorrow.
Hildeby, I wouldn't doubt if it's Hildeby tomorrow.
I mean, the over 3 is minus 230.
Yeah,
Yikes.
the books are saying a lot there, but
Yeah, Bet Rivers does not allow you to combine team total. Well, the 3 at least.
and I think the captain, I think Horvat for points, even over Horvat over 1.5 points, shots and everything. With the new coach, the captain's going to take the wheel. And Toronto had Tavares played, well, the only one that played today. They have nobody up the middle to stop him. Domi. Tavares is he's an old guy. He played harder than anybody today. So I could see Horvat going nuts tomorrow. Horvat ATG over
Rich
one and a
said
half points.
in regulation and over 2.5 is minus 120.
Really?
But you got to play it.
Where's
But you got to
that at?
play it in reg.
And just in
In reg.
regulation,
Yeah.
just in regulation was minus 130. Just in regulation was
Well,
minus
Bet Rivers
130.
is
At
over
least when
3.5 at minus. Bet Rivers is over 3.5 at minus 125, and then if you parlay it with the money line, it's only minus 113. So
Yeah, Rich
maybe
usually
throw
plays
a little
bets
bit on
365.
Islanders team total over first period.
yeah,
First period. It's like you said, with the new coach and everything, they're going to come barreling out in this first period. I wouldn't doubt that they get split between that and the puck line.
Puck line going through.
yeah. I'll grab something. I'm going to grab something with Schaefer.
Oh, you know what's been pretty solid is this 3+ shots.
Well,
Yeah,
I was just
Probably
reading
shot.
today that Schaefer and the family of Schaefer, not just Schaefer, the family of Schaefer was really mad that Waugh got fired. He loved Patrick Waugh.
Wah,
okay.
wah, wah.
Yeah.
So would that increase or
He's got the
decrease?
type of character. He's got the type of character that he's not gonna like have a letdown. I don't think.
I mean, look, not to be morbid, but that guy's gone through worse shit than this.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait, minus 180. What's the in regulation price? Money's come in on Toronto? Oh, no, that was first period. Okay, first period. The puck line is plus 130.
So who's gonna does Toronto have a
Unless you
third
think that
goalie on the roster?
Toronto might
sorry?
actually.
Does Toronto have a third goalie on the roster?
No, he would have just brought. He would.
Oh, they
He's.
just bring him
I
up.
mean, he plays next door. Plays down the
Yeah.
street from them, so it's not. It's
They're
like
gonna
it's a.
they've already called him. He's probably coming in, and then they'll say Hildebrand's
Yeah.
gonna.
I mean, I'm sure Hildeby was called as soon as Stolars went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which actually I'm not sure I like as much because they, like it's funky when now the island they don't have a book on Hildeby, probably. So, but
Yeah, they do.
I don't know.
Pearlo, you got a book on everybody.
Not like you would normally do, like
He's
with other
played enough
goaltenders.
games in the league that you have a book on. I mean, it's not like the 70s. There's enough. There's nothing that they're not going to know about this guy.
How many times you see it that a goaltender comes up from the minors like this and they just
That's a different
shut him down?
story. But don't. But
So
they
there's
have a
two
yes.
things. They're
There's enough
not.
video on the guy.
Yeah, but they're not used to shooting against a guy, and it's his day, right? Hildeby's going to be
He,
dialed in if he gets called up because
Pearlo, he's played already in the league. I mean,
I know,
I don't know.
but you still want that NHL money. If you can just
Sure,
slam it in this game,
sure,
maybe you could
100%.
because he could be out for a while too, right? So you got a
Out
chance.
for a
You got
while.
your chance.
There's 3 games left. What's the like?
That's true
It's not
too.
like it's.
Yeah, it's only
I mean,
3 years. He probably won't be
yeah,
coming back this year anyway, so he'll be
yeah, but it's
But
not
it
like
doesn't matter.
Hildeby's
The Island
playing every
with
game.
the coach bump and what I saw from Toronto today, the Islanders all day. It's just the Islanders
Yeah,
all day. However you want to
I don't
put
think
it.
they're rallying for Hildeby tomorrow. The guys in front of
No,
him. I mean, I would even look at the
I don't think
Islanders
they're rallying for
-1.
any of that.
-1 is +310 for the first period.
Actually, -1 for the game is probably really that's the best bet.
Here's Grant's comment.
Yeah.
It says, "I hope Pearlo and JD disagree."
Yeah, I know. We get way more viewers when JD is on. Of course, just for his stunning good looks and
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
real
go.
deal primer that killed me with the Rangers. Only one shot in the third period. Like I was on the over saves for UPL 22.5. They had 12 shots in the first period, 7 in the second, and then that one in the third. What a junk. Yeah, as far as Schaefer's kind of fallen off for shots, but he did play 2 teams that are good high suppression teams. Horvat is pretty solid for 3 shots on goal versus them, but I'm assuming his line's probably going to be 3.5. Let me see what else I can dig up before we move on to the next here in a second.
I'm taking Horvat stuff for sure. And actually, you could look at some players that were maybe blacklisted a little bit by law, but I don't know if there really was anybody like that were in the doghouse. Is there any?
Well, the one
Players?
guy that
I mean,
got traded to St. Louis, and I didn't even know he got traded to St. Louis, and that was Drouin, but he
Drouin.
was doing nothing.
Yeah,
Hey, did anyone know that Drouin got traded to St. Louis on the deadline? Like
I did.
you did?
I knew
I don't recall.
they did that for Shen. Yeah, telling you, not getting much better with Shen. He might do good
What?
for the first little while here, but it'll fade off.
I like that Richie says both teams to score 2 or both teams to score in the second period is plus 135 live.
Yeah, I just don't know if I trust Toronto with anything.
No, I was saying this game that's on right now.
Oh, yes.
One guy that he kind of didn't really give a lot of chance to is Simon Holmstrom. They're putting. It looks like Heineman's going down to the third line, which where he should be, and Holmstrom's getting a chance here. So maybe you want to look at Holmstrom, Horvat, and Lee. I believe that Heineman was up on the top 6 almost all year with Waugh.
Yeah, Pearls, did you get an opportunity to frolic through the fields with your compatriots today?
Of course. Yeah.
He did it between nap 8 and 9.
Well, in between all naps, much Frolic has had. Yes, even during naps. Yeah.
Even during naps, in your dreams, in your dreams, in your naps.
Yeah. Yeah. Dreaming of strawberry margarita Hymes. New spring edition. Hymes body lube. It's the best that I said. I've never felt this way before. So I got Horvat, and then I might take that Holmstrom. I just have a feeling him going up there, the coach bump. He's gonna want to impress the coach. Maybe he'll do something. Holmstrom
Somebody in the
point.
chat says that Edmonton scored their way. Oh, Roslovic on the back
did he?
end.
Oh, there you
Yep.
go.
Oh,
You
yes.
said it.
Yeah.
You said it. Roslovic against San Jose.
Well, against Nedeljkovic.
Unfortunately, I think this is going to be. I have a little bit on San Jose, and it ain't happening. San Jose looks.
Still no point for Savoy. Come on, man.
San Jose looks like they don't have it. They're a young team, and it's late in the season, and they just look like they don't have it at all.
Great shot from Roslovic, though. Just barely skipped over his arm
Gave it
pad.
another point.
3 points. Yep.
Yeah.
You could have took him for 2 assists instead of 2 points.
Yeah.
Took him for 2 assists and a goal. That would have been crazy.
Hopefully San Jose finds some jump here, but I don't know. This is looking almost like a blowout the way it's going. Edmonton's got a lot of jump, even though it's in a bad travel spot and everything. It don't matter.
Yeah, I need a Savoy point, and I need Graf for 2 shots. And Sharks goal to
I need Orloff for 2 shots too, but I got the point. I took him for a point and over 1.5 shots. But I mean, 3 shots. That's all San Jose's got so far.
Okay.
All right, move on to the next one.
Yep.
Oh, Sharks scored.
There's the both team. Sherwood.
What?
There's the both teams to score too.
There we go.
So cash the plus
Both teams
170 that I had for 2.5 units.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice.
All right, let me do the.
Nice.
There we go.
Good.
I'll take that to the bank. I'd buy that for $1. Good old RoboCop.
Wow, what was? Let me see that.
Okay.
Oh no, I thought Ingram overplayed that, but he didn't. It was just a really good.
No, it's nice deflection.
Yeah, it was
Next
just a
game
good
on the
deflection.
board, we have the Philadelphia Flyers plus 100. Detroit at home minus 120. This should be a really good game. Over under is set at a flat 6 minus 118 to the over. Philly 40-26-12 on the season, 22-13-4 on the road. Detroit is 40-29-9 on the season, 20-15-4 at home. Head to head between these two teams, the Philadelphia Flyers have won 6 of the last 10, and 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. These two teams have seen each other twice this season. Twice this season.
3 times. 3. No. Oh, you're right. Twice. Ooh,
Twice.
My bad.
Yeah, for some reason I was
sorry.
thinking that January number was this year too, but then I double checked it.
No, I was looking at an
25.
April. No, wait a minute. April 2nd.
Yeah, April 2nd, March 28th, but the January 21st is last year.
Oh, never mind.
That's the date that's confused me too. I thought it was 26. But all right, so the last time they played was in late March in Detroit, where Philly won 5-3. And then just recently on April 2nd in Philly, where Detroit won 4-2. Philly is 7-3 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the over. Philly's coming in on a 3-game winning streak, most recently beating the Devils 5-1 on the road. This is their second game of a 3-game road trip, and they will continue on down the road and play on Saturday when they take on the Winnipeg Jets.
Oh my God, Connor just went. Oh God,
Oh, yep.
he abused
4-4,
the
4-2.
Sharks.
Please tell me
There's
Savoy was in that one. How many times am I gonna get a no Savoy point
Why
when he's
didn't I
playing
have
on the
McDavid
damn
over?
line with him?
It's just ridiculous that I didn't have McDavid over 1.5 points. It's crazy.
2 goals,
Bouchard.
2 assists.
No, Bouchard to McDavid. He just
Did they?
like that was. Oh my God. Oh yeah,
It wasn't
Nick
they had
Leddy and Sam Dickinson, the
yeah,
old
well, yeah.
and the vet, and
Nick
he just
Leddy is
abused them.
Nick Leddy shouldn't be in the league anymore.
That's like a AAA player against like a house league player in hockey.
Yeah.
Oh my
All
God.
right, we're gonna need a Savoy point
Yeah.
here soon. Come on.
Yes.
Okay. Where was I? Detroit 3-6-0-1 in their last 10. 5 of those 10 have trended to the over. Detroit's coming in on a 3-game losing streak. Most recently losing to Columbus in a shootout 3-4. Detroit is on their 3rd game of a 4-game homestand, and they will play again on Saturday when they take on the Devils at home. Oh boy. So the last 2 games, it looks like Detroit's kind of gotten a little bit of their offense back and have been able to score, but Philadelphia is one of those teams that had just been holding teams to not scoring more than, like, look at their last 3 games. They've held all those 3 teams to 1 goal. Then prior to that, they held Detroit to 2 goals in that last game. But I mean, both of these 2 teams are fighting for their playoff lives, and I don't know. I maybe like
So
the
I
under.
like first period under.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
Both their games this year, the first period under cashed, and the Red Wings have gone under in the first period in 13 of the last 16.
Oh.
Oh, Artur Oktyanov gets the start for Toronto tomorrow, confirmed by Berube.
There we go. Okay.
I think the draw's in
I'll
play.
look it up
Anybody?
too.
I like the draw here. It should be a tight game.
I'm just sticking. I think I'm sticking with Philly. Fourth or third or fourth best team since the Olympic break against a Detroit team that is just can't get out of their own way.
I can't trust Detroit.
I'm taking Philly.
Yeah.
It's plus money for Philly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plus
the draw's
100.
How do you
320.
not take it? It's the only thing I don't like about it is that's fishy, but
No, I don't think so.
Flyers,
The Red Wings are at home.
Yeah, the Red Wings have just been ass though. Give me Philly.
No, I get it.
That's it.
I don't think.
No. Yeah, I'll take Philly.
Oh, I'll
So
take.
who's this
Yeah,
goaltender they're bringing up?
Artur Oktyanov. He's
He's 24.
I think he got a call up. He's played. I think he's played before.
I remember him. Yeah.
I see Justin saying, let's go back to Porter Martone. I mean, this is the game that he had 9 shots on goal on 14 attempts.
Oh, wait a minute. Where did Martone go to school?
Yeah, I think he is a Michigan guy.
State. He went to Michigan State.
There you go. More tone for sure.
That's why he had 9 shots in that last game on 14 attempts.
And I'm taking Philly, man. There's no way I'm taking this Detroit team to do anything. Maybe I don't even want the draw. I just want I think Philly's just gonna win this game. Gibson looks like he hasn't been looking all that great either. You know, he's probably
they played him into the ground, Pearlo. Talbot's played only one game since the break.
Exactly. Yeah, and
they've really killed. April 2nd, who scored? I
Well,
can't
they
believe the Red Wings
changed it.
beat them the last time. Probably, though, have to take Kane for an assist. I mean, that's been money.
So he's got a 2.90 and a .903 in 36 games with the Marlies, which isn't too bad. I don't know how good the Marlies have been this year, but
They're a veteran team, if I remember correct.
last time he played, they called him up. I don't think he started though. I think he just got. So
Come on, Savoy.
I like it a little less because they if they have any pride, they'll play hard for that rookie kid. Like they don't want him to get lit up like that. But I mean, that's about the best
You
I
really
can
think
say.
that? You think
I
this team is
still
playing
say
with any
the
pride right
Islanders.
now?
I still say the Islanders crush. It's a good thing I got on it now because by morning the Islanders are going to have even more money coming in
Justin
on them.
says that Martone is 8 shots on goal is plus 3,300 on Bet365.
Oh God.
Yeah. I could only bet Philly here. I'm on
Yeah.
one with Pearlo here and JD. It's just, man, I've been cringing just trying to see Detroit score. Like, they've had such tough puck luck.
I know it's a desperation game for Detroit, and
Well, they're both
sort
desperate.
of
I mean, like, it's not one over the other.
this is like. But the thing is with Detroit, it seems to be that desperation is not the good. Like they can't handle the desperation. They're playing super
Right.
tight. Look
That's
nervous.
been their MO for the last couple of
Never,
years when it comes to March.
yeah. Well, there's only one player on the team really that has been in these situations. That's Kane. Maybe Falk a little bit now that they got him. Besides
Tyson
that, there's nobody.
Foerster over 1.5 shots has been pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
little,
that is a definite for sure. Right. Thanks for reminding me about that.
it's a little
That was
juicy,
that was my opinion.
what I'm gonna probably do is take. Oh, let me see. They're at home, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to take probably Dylan Larkin, but I got to take his alt over 3.5.
Okay.
It's probably going to be plus money. He has been in his last 3 games. He's had 4, 7, 1, and 5, but in his home games, he's had 6 of the last 7 with 4 or more shots on goal, and 7 of the last 10 with 4 or more shots on goal, all at home. And I think in tight games where he tends to start shooting a lot, especially in a meaningful game like this. And DeBrincat doesn't have good head-to-head history, although DeBrincat has been consistently covering at least 3, not necessarily 4, what his line is. But I trust Larkin more. I mean, Larkin should be down. Does he play net front most of the time, or is he skating around?
No, not on that line that he has. I think they got Raymond back.
You talking about the power play?
No, just more in just general play. You know, because there's usually like somebody that likes to sit net front and just try to deflect shots from. But yeah, I don't know. I just think he's going to shoot more. If I'm going to play anybody for shots on Detroit's side, it's going to be him, because Philly's really good at shot suppression, but I think Larkin will supersede that.
I'm just going to keep on going with that first over shots. If it's over 1.5, it's money. He's money right now. I don't know. It might get unplayable here soon. Go to a 2.5.
I've got Kane for an assist at -105. He's got back-to-back in 8 of 10.
My gosh, San Jose's getting outplayed and
Oh my God, it's
Thanks for the
15-4 in the
reminder.
shots. They got 4
even on the
shots.
power play, they just gave up 2-2-on-1s
Yep.
on the power play.
I forgot to change the slides. Thanks for the reminder, Grant. But yeah, I like the
Martone.
under. I do like the first period under.
Yeah,
I think
Philly's
so.
got just as much to play for too. They got Columbus is right on their ass. I mean, I just Philly.
Yeah, they got a lot to play for. I mean, they just
It's
got
even money
themselves in the
too.
third.
Some books are plus
Yeah,
money.
even money on the under. Yeah.
Says Caesars is
I mean,
plus
they've
110.
got more. They've got more veteran presence there too. Dvorak has been around.
Oh my! Did you guys see that?
Yes, I did.
That was a
Oh my
Savoy
God.
goal. That was a Savoy shot.
That was. I just saw that. No
I saw that
luck
puck
there.
and I'm like, I hope Savoy was involved in that. And then they show the replay and it's his shot. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's funny. Okay, are we ready to move on? Ooh, got anything else? I like the under. I like Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the under. You almost want to take Detroit team total under the way they, but like you said, they have been scoring a little more now. It was against Columbus, and then Minnesota let them. Minnesota had shut them down until the third, and then they went crazy. And they might do something like that here, but out of desperation or something.
Yeah,
but maybe Flyers and they're already plus money, so you want to get greedy, take Flyers and under 6.5.
Yeah, I'm playing first. Yeah, it's not bad. Hang on, I gotta go grab. I gotta quickly grab something here. Starve.
have at it. I'm ready to move, Pearlo. You want to go to the next?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm just looking at
that next game to me has a really fishy line, but we'll talk about it for sure.
Right.
Because I immediately just want to bet the Pittsburgh Penguins against the New Jersey Devils. Okay.
I know what I got on that one. I already bet something on that already.
Probably Jack Hughes shots, something like that. Although he does, I think he has not covered in the last 2 games versus Pittsburgh when I looked, but he has been solid as of late. All right, we got Pittsburgh Penguins -106 dog on the road. Devils at home -113. Over under is set at 6.5. -106 to the over. -114 to the under. You might be able to find a flat 6 there too, probably. Pittsburgh is 40-22-16 on the season, 20-10-8 on the road. Jersey is 40-35-3 on the season, 2016-3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, they were an even 500. They are also an even 500 on over-unders. These two teams have seen each other 3 times this season. First one was won by the Devils 2-1, and the last 2 was won by Pittsburgh 4-1. Pittsburgh is 6-4 in their last 10. 8 of those 10 have trended to the over. Pittsburgh is coming in off of back-to-back wins versus Florida, scoring 9-4 and 5-2. This is their first game, only game road trip, and they head back home to play the Washington Capitals on Saturday. Jersey is 5-4, 0-1 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the under. Jersey is coming in on a 1-5 loss. Oh, did McDavid just score again? He just did. He's got a hattie.
Well, we should have bet the Hattie. 5 points.
Yeah.
Why
Somebody
weren't
please
we
tell me
betting the
that
second period over too? I
Savoy.
wasn't paying it.
Was that Savoy? No, that was fucking Roslovic. You sucker. Oh, McDavid was trying to pass it, and it hit off of somebody's stick, Orlov's stick, and it went right into the goal. He was trying to pass it to Roslovic. He didn't even give us a chance to bet the Hattie. Is that a Hattie? Yeah, that's a Hattie. Still no Savoy point. You gotta be fucking kidding me. But, I need Colin Graff 2 points, and the entire team's only got 7. So. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, I said Jersey is on their second game, a two game homestand, and then they will head out on the road to take on Detroit on Saturday. I like the Pittsburgh team total, maybe, and Jack Hughes shots.
Oh.
But the money line is kind of fishy for me. Got Pittsburgh as a dog on the road. It fared pretty well against on the road, but I mean, they've scored 5 in the last game, 9 in the game before that, 3, 5, 8.
If you like them to win, you got to play the team total over because they just always go over team total.
Yeah, that's the thing I like. I like the team total. Oh, Will Smith just hit the bottom of the bar and it went right out. Man, was this over free?
Yeah, I should have had way more money on this over.
I just want to know why I can't get a Savoy point.
I should have had over on the second period too. I just left money on the table today.
McDavid just got another shot. Yeah, you got a hat trick from McDavid and 5 total goals and no Savoy point. And he's playing on the same line with him. Come on. Yeah, I seen that, Rich. It was right on the bottom bar, and it just shot right out.
If the Sharks can start shooting, Ingram doesn't look too solid, actually. So they can just get shots.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I mean, for me to hit that long shot parlay, all I need is Graff 2 shots and a Savoy point. That's the only 2 legs. The entire parlay was McDavid 2 points, Savoy point, Orlov point, McDavid 3 shots, Graff 2 shots. Both teams to score 2 and a Celebrini point. Plus 1,400.
There was this one, because they lost to Philly. Somebody had in the chat, there's a New Jersey, or was it in the chat or something? I can't remember what it was. But when they scored 2 or less, their record the next game is like the same kind of record that they have without Hughes in the lineup. I can't remember who it was that was saying that, but that had that. I can't remember what it was, and they only scored 1 against Philly. Whenever they score 2 or less the previous game, their record the next game is brutal. But I took over 6 in this game.
Pearlo, they scored 2 against Philly.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, it was 5-2.
How come it says 5-1 on?
No, am I mistaken?
Covers says 5-1. 5-1.
Never mind. I'm looking at someone else's chart.
But that being said, the last time they only scored one was against the Rangers, and then they beat Washington 7-3. But I don't know what they're. So maybe they're reversing that. Actually, look at this. Maybe they're reversing that now because they only scored one against Washington, and then they beat Dallas. They only scored two against Carolina, and they beat Chicago. So I don't know. I just got the over in this game. I got the over. I'll probably take Pittsburgh total over. I got it at a 6 at -130. So that was my favorite play on this game. I already bet it. I'll probably look at Pittsburgh team total over, especially if Markstrom's in that. My gosh, he's been awful. But I think it's going to be Allen. But Allen hasn't been that great either.
Yeah. And wait, hold on. Let me check this because I might take it right now if it is what I think it is. Yes, I'm taking it right now. -130 for a flat 3 for Pittsburgh.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
-132 for a flat 3 for Pittsburgh.
Wow, because I got it at -118 earlier today.
Did you?
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. I wish I would have known about that.
Just don't take it on the score bet because that's in reg. Yeah, I wonder if MGM has it. Doesn't say it on here. I mean, I still like it at -132, but -118 is a whole lot better. Oh, the Masters starts tomorrow.
The Penguins are 10-2 on a 10-2 run for the gift.
Oh, really? Yeah. I think Jersey's on an over first period run, if I remember correctly. Which is not normal for them. But I think this is going to be roll out the puck and go here. I think this is an over. I support it at 6.5. I don't think this is going to be a tight game. The only thing, like head to head, the last couple they have been like under this total, like the 6.5 the last 4 times they played, but.
Instagram shut down. Oh, well. But yeah, I like that. -132 for a flat 3. I think they at least push that at minimum.
Yeah.
They playing Sheloffs or Skinner? It's kind of like funky. Have they been going back? They haven't been going back and forth either. I wonder if they keep on going back. I don't know. I don't know who they would play here. I think New Jersey's got to keep. I don't know. They played March in the last 2.
I mean, he hasn't. I mean, recently, he hasn't played more than 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Allen's given up at least 3 in 5 of his last 6, or The Devils have given
Yeah.
up at least 3.
Yeah, both of them have been both of them have been not that great, but I mean New Jersey hasn't been playing the greatest defense either. I mean, just kind of rolling the puck out quite a bit. Yeah, 5 New Jersey. Just
Yeah,
against
14 of the
Montreal.
last.
Montreal was dead on their feet, and yeah, and the game before that at home, they've been pretty much an over team. Against Philly, I think that I got that at a 5.5, and that went over, and I think this goes over. Over 6 is my
14 of their
biggest.
last. 14 of New Jersey's last 18 games have had at least 6 goals.
And Pittsburgh's over record is ridiculous. It's like
15 1-1. 15
Yeah.
1-1 the last
It's like the
17.
biggest over in the world. I should put more on it, actually. I might put, yeah. I think I will put more on it. All right, move to the next one. Well, I mean, prop wise, Raquel has been going crazy. And shoes over shots. And,
Crosby assist.
yeah, Crosby assist. Are they? Shinnikov has gone cold.
Six.
They switched their lines up. Why did they do that? Nobody's hurt. Why? They were doing so well. Why would they switch their lines up? They got Raquel playing at center.
Yeah, he's
With
played center the
Novak.
last couple of games.
Has
It's
he?
been really good. It's worked out really well.
All right. Well, I guess it's fine then. Yeah, go ahead.
I know they were supposed to call you. They couldn't get a hold of you.
He's probably having a nap.
Probably.
They could be playing Murashov here, or they just brought him up too, and that guy is freaking good, man. I know his numbers don't look spectacular, but he's going to be a damn good goaltender. They could be playing him here.
Why would you think they're gonna? You don't think
They
they
just
just
brought
brought
him.
him here to back up for an injured goalie?
Could be backup. I don't know.
Hang on.
I know they're really, really high on that kid.
Yeah, but
Really high on it.
Hang on.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Where's Sheloff? Sheloff has played 2 in a row. When's the last time he played 3? Took a lot of rubber in the last Florida game, not the one before.
Okay, so here's what's going on. So all 3
Can you
goalies
watch
are
it go?
traveling.
Maybe they go with Sheloff's 3 in a row. Yeah, because Sheloff's wasn't supposed to play against. That's right. And Skinner had the eye injury, and what happened in that with that? Did anybody know how he got that eye injury? Where he's just like, where
No.
Skinner got that? He can't see out of the eye. It's like totally. New Jersey shots for has gone down. Oh yeah, but that was 5-1, so they're not going to shoot a lot. They didn't. Montreal wasn't making them shoot. Before that, they shot a ton. Pittsburgh.
Pearlo, you got that minus 130 at Bet Rivers? It's already moved if that's where it was.
For what?
But for the over 6.
Yeah, I knew it was going to move, so I took it right away. I got it on.
Oh my God. Listen to this stat here. The Penguins have won 11 of the past 15 games with Sheloffs in net. In those 11 wins, they've scored 65 goals.
Holy crap.
Oh, that's 5.9 goals per game. Holy shit.
That's why I was saying at the
So what
beginning of
they're
this game, like, I feel like this is a fishy line. Like, I know Pittsburgh is just a slight dog, maybe now even a slight favorite, but
yeah, it depends where you're looking at.
yeah, it doesn't seem right to me. It seems like I know Pittsburgh's on the road, but they should be a slight favorite in my opinion.
New Jersey will.
Depends what book.
New Jersey will be playing hard in this game, though. They always play hard against Pittsburgh, but I still think you got to take Pittsburgh.
Hard to.
Oh, JD's camera.
It's going in and out.
Yeah. There he is.
Yeah, I look better the other way.
Yeah, I like your
I mean, it depends what book you're in.
yeah. I like your Ricard Raquel point parlay, maybe. Maybe just do it with him and Crosby.
Yeah.
I would even probably throw Hughes in that mix. The Jack Hughes, not Luke Hughes.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do Raquel, Crosby, Hughes. If I have to add somebody else, as long as it's close to even money.
Yep. So Hughes has covered his over 3.5 in 6 straight. And in 5 of those 6, he's had 5 or more shots. He's averaging almost 9 attempts per game in his last 10.
Yeah.
Head-to-head wise, he has not covered that in the last 2 games. He's only had 3 and 2. But that was all pre-Olympics.
Yeah. For me, I'm going to focus on the over. Penguins team total over. Maybe first period over.
Yeah.
Yeah, first period over. Yeah, something like that. I was going to look at that. Good thing you reminded me. I think Penguins have been really doing. At home, they've been doing always scoring a goal in the first period. I know that.
They've scored a first period goal in 4 straight, 6, 7 of 8, 7, 9, 8 of 8 of their last 10. And at home, 1 of 3, 2 of 4, 3 of 5.
Timothy took the Grand Salami. Did anybody take the Grand Salami?
Yeah, I did. I didn't put enough on it, but I did take it. Yeah. I brought it up in the chat.
19 and a half. Just needs one more.
I put it in the Ice Guys chat.
Oh.
Toodles, home, New Jersey.
Never to give out that play.
New Jersey's 8-2-0 to the first period over in the last 10 at home. And Pittsburgh's 6-4-0. So yeah, I'll take the first period over too. Better get on that right away because it's probably going to be too juiced.
Well, I may just do 1.5 and 5.5.
Yeah, do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. All right.
Shall we?
Yep.
Yeah. Lots of games to get to.
All right. Let's take them.
It's minus 140 for the first period over.
Okay. Next game, as we are moving right along, fourth game.
If you like the Flyers, money's coming in on them already.
All right. Florida on the road plus 225. Ottawa at home minus 280. Over under is set at 6.5 minus 122 to the under. Florida is 37-37-4 in the season, 16-22-1 on the road. Ottawa is 41-27-10 on the season, 21-12-6 at home. Head to head between these two teams, the Florida Panthers have won 8 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. These two teams have seen each other 3 times this season. The first time in early October in Florida, where the Panthers won 6-2. Then in January in Ottawa, where the Panthers won 3-2. And then most recently, a little over a week ago, in Florida, where the Florida Panthers won 6-3. Florida is 3-6-0-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Florida is coming in on a 3-game losing streak. All losses on the road, most recently losing 3-4 to Montreal in a shootout. This is their 4th game of a 5-game road trip, and they play again on Saturday when they head down to Toronto to take on the Maple Leafs. Ottawa is 6-3-0-1 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the under. Ottawa is coming in on back-to-back wins, beating Tampa Bay 6-2 in their most recent victory. This is their 5th game, final game of a 5-game homestand, and they head out on the road on Saturday to take on the New York Islanders. Sorry, getting late on the slide change.
I'll be honest with you, I know I throw this out there. I don't think the past, I don't know. In this case, the biggest thing with this one is Florida freaking embarrassed Ottawa with 5 goals in the first period when they met, a week ago? And I don't know. It's a big Ottawa right now they're just playing for their playoff lives. And they're in a good spot. They control.
I'm not taking the Panthers. No way. Yeah. I'm taking Ottawa for sure. After that last.
Well, how are you playing them?
Your team total?
You're not taking.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the number. It's that bad, is it?
280 minus 280.
Holy shit! Jesus, that is fucking nuts, crazy.
and plus 225 for Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When they've swept them. Well, it's a completely different team right now, but yeah.
What do you do here?
I mean, you can take Ottawa's team total.
I know Florida's a horrible second period team, especially on the road. But I don't know how the fuck do you take them team total over 4?
What
I
if
think
you
you got to
take?
I'm
be
sure
careful.
the 3.5 is going to be too juiced.
I mean, the three and a
Over.
half right now is minus 150. Minus 150? Yeah, minus 150.
Wow.
Yeah. So I said 4s.
I would even be worried about Ottawa. Like I was thinking about taking Florida's team total under, but
Yeah, I did that the last time. Didn't go very well.
no, and that's making me more lean to the over 6. Like you gotta. It's a 6.5 at plus money, so you should be able to find a flat 6.
6 at over a quarter. MGM is showing 6 minus 125.
I mean, 2 of the
Bet River's
3
actually
this
minus
year went
150.
over.
Yeah, Florida's only won 1 second period in their last 10. I'm going to take Senators second period puck line. That's one thing I'm going to take.
Yeah. I'll be taking props in this game. Probably that's it. I'm not taking a side or a total.
I think Brady should have got over his shots. They took one away. I thought I had it. Brady over shots against his brother. Or points.
Oh
or
yeah, the
whatever.
Bash Brothers parlay. 3 shots,
Yeah,
3 shots. Maybe I could
Yeah.
get behind that.
It fell short, I think, when they met the last time, because
Did it?
pretty sure.
No, I cashed it.
Fuck.
The
It
3
did
and
cash.
3.
I can't. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
maybe maybe it was the goals that we didn't get.
But also, like, I mean, he should play, but it says that Matthew is day to day.
Oh, really? They might be just sitting everybody now too.
Well, they are sitting pretty much everybody now.
Yeah, like even if they sit, especially if they sit Matthew for this one, could have a legit injury, but he also could be just.
No, he's
they could
out.
just be
Matthew's
like,
out till the 11th. He's out till Saturday. He may come back tomorrow, but it shows him projected.
Oh, he's
till
out.
Saturday.
He's not even playing.
That's why the line is the way it is.
Oh yeah.
Elkblad, Lundell,
Jesper
Reinhardt,
Boquist
Tkachuk,
and
Barkov.
Ryan and Greer is a second line.
Oh, we got to go
I
with
think I wanted to.
return to the Mac.
Yeah,
Gotta go with Mac.
Samiskevich. Yeah, he'll be doing all the shooting, or at least whatever Ottawa allows.
Yeah.
All right.
Forsling over shots again. Did he get it last time?
Oh yeah,
the shoot on that.
ML Kid needs a graph assist to cash a 80-1 same game parlay.
Oh wow!
Oh,
holy crap! Let's go.
Yeah.
I hope he gets 2 shots and then he shoots it again, and then somebody gets the rebound and puts it in. Because I need 2 shots from Graf, and I need a damn point from Savoy. All right, I'm ready to move.
Even the first period puck line is not very good, is it? I might do that. Yeah. It's plus 120. I'm gonna puck line. I'm gonna puck line the periods. And I think you could also go over 1.5 first period, because I'm pretty sure Ottawa's good over first period team. Okay.
All right, we can move on. I don't know where JD went. I think he was getting a phone call. He should be back.
When he comes back, I have to go to the washroom. So that's
all right. Or you can do it while I'm doing the lay of the land too.
Yeah, I guess we both can go at the same time. That's allowed, right? There's no rules here in Pearlo.
That's correct. All right. This should be an interesting game. All right. Thank you all 45 of you guys for tuning in currently on X and YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, turn on those notification bells if you guys want to hear more. Get notified when we go live and get more content for this. There is no games on Friday, so we will not be on tomorrow. But I believe Pearlo will be on Friday night for Saturday's games, and then me and JD will be on Saturday morning, and I believe Pearlo is going to be in as well on Saturday at 10:15. I think we're going at 10:15 or 10:30 on Saturday. So, but depending on how big the slate is, maybe we'll go a little bit early, especially if there's going to be 3 of us. But all right, let's get to the lay of the land of this next one. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning on the road, -114, taking on the Montreal Canadiens at home, -105. The over-under is set at 6.5, -115 to the under. Tampa Bay is 38-24-6 on the season, 23-11-5 on the road. Montreal is 46-22-10 on the season, 23-14-2 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, the Lightning have won 7 of the last 10. 8 of those 10 have trended to the over. These two teams have seen each other 3 times this season. First 2 games were won by the Bolts, 6-1 and 5-4 in a shootout. And the most recent game was last on March 31st in Tampa Bay, where the Montreal Canadiens won that one 4-1. Tampa Bay is 5-3-2 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the under. Tampa Bay is coming in off of back-to-back losses. Most recently getting rolled on by the Ottawa Senators 6-2. And they also lost to Buffalo just a few days ago as well, 2-4. Tampa Bay is on the 3rd game of a 4-game road trip, and they play again on Saturday when they head down to Boston to take on the Bruins. Montreal is 9-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. Montreal's coming off of a 4-3 shootout win versus Florida. This is their 3rd game of a 4-game homestand, and they play again on Saturday when they take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Looks like Dickinson got hit by a puck or something. Oh, yeah.
Dickinson.
Looks like he got tagged in the back of the leg.
That would be devastating if he's out. That would be devastating.
I think it's just immediate pain.
All right. Hopefully that's all it is for the Oilers, because they cannot lose that guy, man. You can't put weight on it, though. You can't put weight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no weight on it. No, that's not just immediate pain, I don't think. Is it? Is he still on the bench?
I don't know.
I can't see that. That doesn't look like just immediate pain stuff. That looks like something serious. This game's tough.
Yeah, I think as far as the side, it's a fucking toss-up. It's a coin flip, and the book's kind of tying you there. It's pretty much even money. Maybe slight favorite to Tampa Bay,
right.
But I mean, are you gonna have
my gut says
still
Montreal.
out? Let's see. So you got Hagel and Sorelli are still day to day.
Yeah.
Although it does say that they are projected to come back tomorrow, but for instance, Hagel's been projected the last 2 games and he still hasn't came back.
I think this one, if he's already been projected, I think this one is they're kind of saving him for it.
Who's that?
Hagel.
Oh,
The Hagel Bagel.
Sorelli's
this
not
could be another
projected. Sorelli's out.
message sending game for Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be a first round matchup. Right now, it is.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Rico, he says Slavkovsky and Cole are still looking for their milestone goals too in this one.
Wait, Cole? Who?
Caulfield?
Oh,
Caulfield. Yes. I've heard of him.
Definitely feels like the game that Caulfield would get it. Definitely feels like the game that Caulfield would get it. It's here.
Yeah. I can definitely tell you that if he doesn't get it in this game, he will probably get it on Saturday against the Blue Jackets.
Yes. Yes. Although the last time those teams played, that was a nail bite. That was
it was.
That was the 3-2 game where Marchment missed the empty net. I did Demidov and Slavkovsky point parlay in Montreal's last game. That's been profitable for me.
Tobish versus Vasi.
Let's see. When did they? When was the last time? Oh, here it is. I'm missing all these games. So these guys played March 31st. Oh, and both Slavkovsky and Caulfield scored in that March 31st game.
Yeah, take them both. One of them scores, you'll be profitable. I don't know.
Yeah.
Caulfield's probably going to be just slightly over plus money, but Slavkovsky will be good money.
So Caulfield, they're showing best Bet Rivers is plus 132. That's the best price I'm seeing right now. Everyone 110 is would be the next best price. Got to play. What about Kucherov for a goal? That's all he does.
Yeah.
You can get Slavkovsky at plus 200 at FanDuel.
Let's see. Do I have any props in this one?
And Kucherov's plus 143 for a goal. For him, that's not bad.
Yep. Yeah, he's usually closer to even money.
Yeah. It's March 31st. Okay.
Caden Goulet's out, but not injured? What's that all about?
Not sure. My God, what is Nedeljkovic doing? He's ready to take a face off it.
I don't see any shot props in this one that I like.
Yeah, there's no one on Montreal that has any numbers that stand out against Vasi, which is no surprise, but
Yeah.
just nobody does.
And you did a point parlay with Demidov and who?
Slavkovsky.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't put it in yet, but that's what I'll do. Because just I can't really get anything.
Yeah. I was looking at Suzuki, but he's at 1.5.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, as far as a side or a total, I'm conflicted on both. I'm probably just gonna look at a few props and get out of this one. I think that game can go either way. Montreal's looked good. Tampa Bay's, they're struggling with a couple injuries. They're on back-to-back losses, but at some point they're gonna turn it.
Yeah, the playoffs.
Yep, that for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would lean Montreal here just simply because Tampa's done this a lot where they coast into the playoffs. I lean Montreal.
Rico makes a pretty good point here. I don't know if I can try doing that. The line might be up before this game starts, but if you wait till like 30 minutes before this game starts and take Slavkovsky for a goal and then take Caulfield for a goal on Saturday and parlay them together. Mr. Friday night, Mr. Saturday night.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, Mr. Thursday night.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Thursday night. All right. I think I'm ready to move on to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't got much on this. I just got a little bit on the Canadians.
We'll have to dig a little deeper and see if there's anything else we can find tomorrow. Okay. Oh, wait. Is it this game next? It is that game next. All right. Oh, I got to do the damn thing. All right. Next game we have is the Columbus Blue Jackets on the road plus 108. Buffalo at home minus 130. Over under is set at 6.5 minus 124 to the under. Columbus is 39, 27, and 12 on the season, 19, 16, and 4 on the road. Buffalo is 48, 23, and 8 on the season, 25, 10, and 4 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, the Blue Jackets have won 6 of the last 10. The over-under in the last 10 are 4, 4, and 2. These two teams have seen each other twice this season. Both times they were won by the Blue Jackets, 4-3 in a overtime win, and then most recently on January 3rd, where Columbus won that one 5-1. Columbus is 3-6-0-1 in their last 10. 4 of those 10 have trended to the over. Columbus is coming in off a 4-3 shootout win versus Detroit, breaking a 6-game win streak or lose streak. Columbus is on their second game of a 3-game road trip, and they play again on Saturday when they head down to Montreal to take on the Canadiens. Buffalo is 5-3-2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Buffalo is coming in on back-to-back wins, most recently beating the Rangers tonight 5-3. They are going to be on the back end of a back-to-back, and they will play again on Monday when they take on Chicago on the road. So they get a few days off here after this one, and we'll head out on the road to take on Chicago on Monday. Columbus, they're still fighting, right? They still have a chance of being in there, right? They're still in the mix,
Yeah.
even though they've been on a long losing streak here.
Oh, they're still there. Yeah.
So it's
I
gonna
mean,
be Lion, right? Because you had
I
UPL
mean, we
tonight.
expect it to be Lion. Expect it to
Yes,
be Lion, sure. Yeah.
and
unless
probably
they put
Greaves.
it.
Greaves.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
Unless they put that Ellis kid in or something, but I doubt that very much. So it'll be Lion, yeah.
Yeah, and Greaves for the Blue Jackets,
You said
probably.
Lion hasn't been
I don't
playing very
know.
well.
I do wonder if they would go to Colton Ellis. I mean, Lions' last three starts, Buffalo's lost
It's
6-2,
so bad.
5-2,
Yeah.
6-5 in overtime.
Yeah, I know. And that's kind of what I like here, anyways. I don't know. Um, it's hard to take Columbus. I mean, it's just because they beat Detroit. Can't take
No,
Columbus.
no. I mean, because if it's Alex Lyon, I'd be more encouraged to take Columbus. But I don't like only plus 110. I would play over if it's Lyon.
I would take, if you're going to take Columbus, maybe they can catch Buffalo off guard in the first period or something like that, coming off the
Well,
road.
Columbus is 6-1, 6 of 7, and 10 of 13 to the first period over.
Okay, so yeah, I could say definitely like the first period over. Anyways, I was already thinking that. So,
Yeah, I could
and
see that
then
in this one.
Buffalo's got like nothing after this for like a long time, right? They got like 1, 2, 3 days off at least, so they
Yeah,
can
they're
drain it
off
here.
on Monday. They don't play again until Monday.
Yeah, so they can.
Yeah.
There's no reason why they can't drain the tank here. I like over for the game too. Columbus is going to be
Yeah.
desperate, or should be desperate. I like over for the game, and maybe
The last
I
three
don't think
first periods with
the back
Lyon.
to back matters here when they've got nothing else to play for after this. Like they have no game after this, so they'll just drain it.
Yeah. I mean, they're playing to hold on to first place.
Oh shit, you can get sixes. Oh, for sure.
Minus 120.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't see this being an under. Columbus isn't going to shut anybody down,
Yeah,
and they
they
got to
had at
play
least
desperate.
6 in the first 2 games this season.
Yeah.
Still 5-2 there in San Jose. Kraft getting any shots?
Series history's been kind of
Nope.
back and forth over under.
Man, that's all I need is 2 shots and a Savoy point.
With Lyon in, if they do put Lyon in, Columbus before that Detroit game couldn't score to save their lives. It's about the only thing I'd be a little bit concerned about.
Yeah, Benson had 2 goals tonight. Jack Quinn, I know Noah just mentioned that Jack Quinn's still trying to get 20.
Yeah.
Columbus has got Montreal and Boston after this too. I think that doesn't really matter. I think they got to drain it here. So hopefully they got the energy to do it, not like they did. Like have the energy. They should have the energy. They play with energy because they before the Detroit game they didn't play worth shit. They'll
Hey,
probably keep
Jesus
these
is
lines
down
up.
from 750 to 490 for the Heart now from this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at some props in this game. I probably can get behind some shot props. Somebody like Fantilli. Maybe
Columbus gives up a lot of shots, so maybe Quinn will go back to his old ways here because he didn't get
yeah.
it last time.
Yeah, I'll look at some there. I don't. All right. Are
Look
we
at the
ready to
lineup
move
they
on?
have. Sillinger, Fantilli, Kent Johnson, Marchenko, Coyle, Garland. Yeah. Over 6. Over 6 and for over first period. Maybe the special.
Wow. So depending upon who's in goal, where is it here? If it's Elvis, Tage Thompson's got 5 goals in 3 games against Elvis, and Alex Tuck's got 4 goals in 4 games.
Wow.
So just keep in mind if Elvis does get the start.
Yeah, that'd be great. Then you just take
I
that and be
mean,
done
I
with
think a lot of people have pretty good numbers against Elvis the way he's been playing.
it.
No, not really.
Not this, not this year,
They've
but
only played
I
4
mean,
games.
lastly. Oh, this year you mean? Okay.
No, lifetime. I'm just
Oh,
looking at the
lifetime.
Sabres' current roster against Elvis, and no one's got more than
Right.
4 games.
I know, but yeah, I mean, Elvis has been ass for a lot of those games. It's a little better now, but still, I think they could. You're right. They could feel confident with him. I'm
I mean,
leaning to the Sabres team total over, but
Thompson's
if
got,
it's going to.
let's see, did he score in that last game? Oh, he's only in 1 goal. Thompson's got 11 goals in 15 games against Columbus.
Yeah. And it's been a minute since he scored, I think. Let me see. How long has it been? Yeah, 4 games.
I think Biden was president.
He hasn't scored since March 31st. Not that long ago.
So what? That's 1, 2, 3. So he's gone 4 games without a goal. What's his so now you got me like thinking here. What do you want to do that for?
Is this game going to end 5-2?
Looks like San Jose's kind of giving up the ghost.
Yeah.
I needed celebrating over 1.5 points, but only 11 shots on that, so it's not very likely.
Celebrini got his 4. McDavid's got 7.
Yeah. Puck Hog.
Yeah.
Although I guess he kind of has to be on that line now. All right, shall we?
Yep. And
Yeah.
ready to roll. Let's see. We are on. All right. Next game. We are now in the 8 o'clock slate Eastern. We have the Winnipeg Jets minus 113 on the road. St. Louis Blues at home minus 106. Over under is set at a 5.5 minus 114 to the over. Winnipeg is 34, 31, and 12 on the season, 15, 17, and 6 on the road. Blues are 33, 32, and 12 on the season, 18, 13, and 7 at home. Head to head between these two teams. The Jets have won 6 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have also went to the over. These two teams have seen each other 3 times this season. The first game was won by the Blues 1-0 in a shutout. And then the last two were won by the Winnipeg Jets 3-1 and 3-2. Winnipeg is 6-3, 0-1 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. Winnipeg's coming in on back-to-back wins, beating the Blue Jackets and most recently the Seattle Kraken 6-2. They are on the first and only game of a road trip, and they head back home to take on the Philadelphia Flyers on Saturday. St. Louis is 6-2, 1-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the under. St. Louis is coming in on a 1-3 loss versus Colorado. This is their second and final game of a 2-game homestand, and they will head out on the road to take on the Blackhawks on Saturday. I want to bet the under, but it's at 5.5. Probably won't get there, but 3 straight have went to the under.
NGS and under 6.5.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on who's, I mean, they've been playing Hofer to death.
Pearlo, you remember the last time you did that with this game?
That was with the Winnipeg. Yeah, I was with Seattle.
No. My man Hayden Fleury scored.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were
Score,
cursing.
yeah. Hayden Fleury. That's right. Fucking. Yeah.
Hayden Fleury went into a flurry.
Well,
Still
no,
makes sense. It's pretty
he's
much like a playoff game, too.
He's got 3 goals on his first 6 shots against Jordan Binnington. So I don't know if Binnington's in net tomorrow. I'm on Hayden Fleury.
Wow.
Hollaback's going to play his bazillionth game in a row, I would imagine.
Who's that? Hellebuck?
Hollaback, yeah. He's played like, what,
Yeah.
7 or 8 in a row?
It's a good question. One that deserves an answer.
Man, that's ugly. A Robert Thomas assist is minus 140. That's horrible.
So
That's
7 straight and 10 of 11 for Hellebuck.
Yeah. They probably just keep going because they're, what, 4 points back.
They're 4 points out, behind Nashville. The Blues are 6. I mean, the Blues have to win out. They've only got the maximum they can get is 8 points. So
they almost can't. They have to win out, and they don't need to win again in regulation against Winnipeg. No.
But now here's the situation. I think that if this game's tied late, the Blues pull their goalie. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't say that.
No,
it doesn't matter if they win regulation.
No, they just need to win. They need to win the game.
They just need to win for now. Yeah.
Because
actually, they own the tiebreaker. They would conceivably have the tiebreaker over Nashville. And they will definitely have it over LA.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
How about this? The LA Kings have as many regulation wins as overtime losses.
That's crazy.
I wrote down Robert Thomas goal. he's got goals in 4 straight, and all 4 have opened the scoring for St. Louis. So I'm going to play him first goal as well for the Blues. And if it's Bennington, I'm going with Hayden Fleury.
You know what?
I would look to the under 6.5 in a parlay though. Not 1.5, but find another something else to parlay it with, like in a different game.
Yeah.
Because I think under 6.5 is good.
I really like the Blues in this game. I just think this is a bad. How long has the Jets been off since they beat Seattle? Has it been 2 or 1?
No, they played them Monday night or Monday.
Oh
Monday.
yeah, so they've had 2 days off in St. Louis and they play Seattle. Okay.
Yeah.
Just, I like the spot for St. Louis better. I just think St. Louis is a better team right now. But it's gonna kind of depend on goaltending. Bennington hasn't played in forever. I think they're just gonna keep on rolling with Hofer. Both of the,
It's not what their scouts told me. They really like what Pennington's done. I don't think that. I don't know. It wouldn't shock me, but I mean,
Bennington's a big game player, and this is a big game. Maybe, yeah, maybe they put Bennington in.
But to your point, I mean, Hofer has gone 3 straight.
Yeah, they got to give him a break sooner or later, unless they want to give it to him against Chicago after this.
When I didn't win my parlay, this game ended 5-2.
Wow.
But I won the bigger parlay for 2.5 units.
I mean,
so I'm happy about that.
Bennington, his last 3 games, he's only given up 1 goal in each of them.
Oh, wait a second. This is if they put Hollebuck in, this is for sure going to be Bennington. Bennington's going to want this game.
Yeah.
It's Hollebuck.
Okay, it's a really good narrative, Pearlo, but it's got nothing. But that's not why they're playing. Why they're playing Bennington? What? So he could face his.
It's not the total reason, but it might have been part of the.
It's got nothing to do with it.
I'm more inclined to say they're going to put Bennington in here instead of going with Hofer like that. With that many games, so yeah, and then they got Hofer can have an easier game against Chicago. Wow. So yeah, I think Bennington's going to be in here. I don't know. I like the Blues first period. They've been really good first period team as of late. Coming off that Colorado loss.
Pearlo, they've won 1 first period since March 10th.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did I get that from then? Or maybe it was
I don't know, but
I was talking about. Where did I get that from? 12-9 and 17 at home this year. So I guess I meant this year. But yeah,
they've only won 3. They've only led after the first period.
Good at all. The last 10 they haven't been good at all, but before that they were. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, they've only led 3 times after the first period since the Olympic break.
And the Jets are not very good at first periods on the road.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are right though. The Jets are 0-3-1, 0-5-1. The Jets are 0-5-1 in their last 6 first periods on the road, and prior to that, they had led at Anaheim and San Jose.
Yeah.
That was it was another lifetime. So I agree with you on the under 6.5. I think, maybe you could do under 6.5 with the Devils over 6.
Yeah. Or over 5.5. Could even get it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah. But I think the over 6.5 is a great parlay piece.
Yeah. It was only the Leafs that let me down in all teams to score 2 goals tonight. 5 of the 6 teams scored. And what kills me is I was thinking of avoiding the middle game, just going to the first and the last game. And if I would have done that, it would have. But I didn't like the price. It was a minus number. I wanted plus money.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like minus 115 or
I know
something.
the Leafs cost me on both teams to score 2 when they played San Jose in San Jose last week. So I feel your pain.
All right. All right. We ready to move on?
Moving on.
All right. Get the slide switched out. Okay. Get this switched out. We can quickly go through this game. This is a completely meaningless game.
Can we just come back to it at the end?
Yeah, we could do that too. We'll
Just
skip over that one.
I think so. Pearlo, are you okay with that?
What's the game?
Carolina, Chicago.
Oh. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
Only thing I like there is Spencer Knight over saves.
Back to the left side.
Minus 230. Wow.
Okay. Next game on the board, we have the Minnesota Wild plus 105 on the road taking on the Dallas Stars. At home, minus 126. Over under is set at 5.5, minus 140 to the over. Minnesota is 45, 21, and 12 on the season, 23, 11, and 4 on the road. Dallas is 46, 20, and 12 on the season, 24, 11, and 4 at home. Head to head between these two teams, the Dallas Stars have won 6 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. These two teams have seen each other 3 times this season. First time was won by Dallas 5-2 in Dallas, and the last 2 in Minnesota have won by Minnesota 5-2 and 2-1 in an overtime winner. Minnesota is 7-3 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Minnesota's coming in on a 4-game winning streak, most recently beating Seattle 5-2 at home. This is their first game of a 3-game road trip, and they play again on Saturday when they head down to Nashville to take on the Predators. Dallas is 3-5-2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. Dallas is coming in on a 4-3 overtime win versus Calgary. This is their 4th game of a 5-game homestand, and they will play again on Saturday when they take on the Rangers.
I mean, it's Minnesota needs to win to get home ice, to have a shot at home ice. I mean, they're in a tough spot because Dallas has the tiebreaker, and this McDavid guy's on TNT. Pause this.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
Rico.
Dallas has got Buffalo, the Rangers, and Toronto after this. Minnesota's got the harder schedule. They got St. Louis, Nashville, and Anaheim. So the Blues will, could be out of the picture. That game may not mean anything other than just cardio or just trying to screw it. I mean, it may not matter. If Minnesota loses this game, then they don't even have a shot at second place. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a nasty game. I just wrote down the draw at plus 325. Jason Robertson's got 13 goals in 18 games against Minnesota. And
Wow.
Matt Boldy has scored in 2 of the 3 games against Dallas this year. He's also scored the first Minnesota goal. He's on that first goal roll again. He's got the first goal in back-to-back in 3 of the last 4 Minnesota games. So that's what I have written down. I could go back to that parlay, like maybe Hartman again for a point. I mean, he's been money.
Yeah. I could see that one for sure.
I'd only take the Wild at plus money in this if I was going to bet anything.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hartman's plus 105 for a point. Got
This feels like an under.
It does.
Feels like a kind of a playoff type thing.
well, it is.
Still,
Not feel.
yeah.
Of course it is.
This, I think it unders, and maybe you can parlay this under.
This
But
game
it's
could
a
also
six.
be filled with
It's
fights
a six.
as well.
Mm,
Not that we can bet on that.
under 6.5 is minus 135. Just play the under. I think that's what this is. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's.
I could get there.
I think that's likely what's going to happen. This will be. The only thing is if Dallas gets up early, Minnesota is going to want to. Yeah. Then Dallas is a
Finish your
great.
thought.
Dallas is a
If they-
really good shot suppression team. Minnesota's not. Minnesota gives up a lot of shots. So.
What I can't see.
Oh, he said, Rico says, I'm typing this shit and JD is saying it. Saying he was going to say the same thing that you were just saying, whatever that was.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to be. It'll get nasty. I mean, they're gonna face. They know they're facing each other in first round. Dallas is likely to have home ice. It's going to be. It would take a monumental collapse from Dallas against the Rangers and the Maple Leafs to piss it away. So I think we see it. I think we get a street fight, which who knows if if you get power plays as opposed to even up calls, then it leads. It helps the over.
Yeah.
They got the Leafs and the Rangers after this. Oh
yeah. Dallas has.
I don't know if I want the under then. If they know that Minnesota may put pressure on them and try to win this in regulation.
Well, Minnesota. Now you're right. I mean, Minnesota likely. Well, no, they don't need to win in regulation though, Pearlo, because they don't have a chance at the tiebreaker. So, but I see. You're saying just you can't give Dallas a point.
Yeah, you don't want to give Dallas a point. You want
Right.
to you want to put
That
pressure on them. You want to
you're
put
right.
pressure on them and be tied going into the next game. So I think,
That's a really good point.
yeah. So I don't know if I like the under here. I think Minnesota's going to come balls out.
So that would eliminate the draw as a play for me then, because
Yeah,
Minnesota's not.
yeah,
They could pull the goalie in the third period.
yeah.
That would be interesting.
They could do it. They could
Well,
if
it
they really
doesn't
want.
if they want, right, but you might as like there's no harm in it because
You might
if you
as
go to
well.
pardon?
You might as well. Yeah,
Right.
you might as well.
And Hynes did that where? Didn't Hynes do that? He did that in a game with Minnesota late in the year against, I think it was against Nashville. He pulled the goalie because he wanted to make sure that he didn't give up a point, I thought. Or maybe he did it in overtime because he didn't want it to go to a shootout because they needed to win. It was something crazy like that. He did get super aggressive. And
I'm switching to the over first period here. I think Minnesota's going to want to get up right away, and Dallas is going to have to chase if they're going to do it.
well, what about Minnesota just over half a goal, like to score in the first period?
I think can you get a decent price on that? They're only minus 150, or they're only plus 105. I don't know if that price would be very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like that. I don't know if the price would be worth it. But score the first goal maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, first goal. Yeah.
Uh,
When was the last time that these guys met? Hartman's got, I forget which 21st.
Yeah, I got a small lean to Minnesota here, and I'm torn on an over and under.
I'm staying away from the total. I just because if it becomes a penalty filled game, then you're taking your chances with power plays. And Minnesota and both these teams have really good power plays.
Minnesota first period puck line is plus 180.
I could get behind
Dallas
that.
hasn't Dallas been having problems with slow starts this year, but I don't know if it's been as of late. But kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Dallas.
Maybe go in between that and the Minnesota first goal, first period. I really like the way they've been looking. They really have looked like they're got their game together.
Dallas is 1-4-3 in their last 8 first periods.
Yeah, and Minnesota is on the
And
road.
and they've only scored a goal in 2 of those games. Well, yeah, in 2 of those games.
I like that. Wild money line first period and puck line split. And goal first period.
Well, why don't you just do first goal of the game to cover your ass as opposed to because if it's 0-0 after 1, then you're going to lose everything.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, what would a normal person would put on a goal first period, I'll split between the three. So if I don't get the goal first period, it's the same amount of money. I split it between.
Are you the normal person in this conversation?
Well, I think say some people would put a unit on the goal first period. I'll split the unit between the
I'm
three.
just busting your chops.
Yeah, yeah. I know that. That's
The
why I didn't even give it a thought.
the Wild have led only once in the last 5 first periods. By the way,
Oh, that's not good.
Right.
But Dallas has been even just as bad.
Yeah,
Contextually.
they're both really bad. They're both bad. Yeah. So, but I Minnesota to me would be the slightly more desperate team in this game.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I think Minnesota wins this game, honestly, if I had to.
Yeah, and in my opinion, they're the team that's playing better.
Me too, yeah. That too, yeah.
I mean, because the other thing, yeah. No,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say 4 straight. They've scored 4 or more goals. Like I know
Yeah.
they're just scoring.
Kind of hard to take the under.
I mean, you're gonna catch. What about taking just Minnesota's team total? It's a 5.5 total, so you should be. Then they're the dog. You might be able to get 2.5, maybe
Yeah.
even 3.
You
Oh
might.
yeah, 2.5 is minus
2.5.
143.
Yeah.
They're the dog. Isn't that funny? They're the dog. The total's a 5.5, but it's minus 143 for their 2.5. That
Well,
tells you
and
something.
Dallas is 3 at minus a quarter.
Yeah, you would think you'd be getting better odds on the 2.5.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit better.
Like minus
My God,
130 or 35 or
it's
something like that.
it's as high as minus 175 for 2.5. Holy crap!
So
Yeah.
it's moving that way.
Yeah.
I mean, Caesars and DraftKings are all cuckoo.
I mean, I would say if you like it, just bump it up to 3 at plus 116.
Yeah,
That's plus money and if you think, like if you think, which team were you saying susceptible to pulling their goalie?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh, it would be Minnesota. Okay.
Minnesota.
The
Yeah, but I
opposite team.
mean, yeah, that would be if they're down. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
No,
just
even if
take it
they're
at the flat 3.
even if they're tied
Yeah,
late,
if they're tied,
they
yeah.
can't give Dallas a point. Giving Dallas a point definitely seals. I would think. Well, am I wrong? Hang on, maybe jumping the gun on that. I think I'm looking too far ahead because I'm basing that really on the standings. I mean, based upon the remaining schedule. Because even if they gave Dallas a point, so let's say they'd be 3 back. Well, they'd be 3 back with 3 games to play. It's Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I still wouldn't be. I would not be shocked if they pulled the goalie. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
I got
I'm gonna just stick with the props. The Hartman.
Yep. I do like the Hartman, and I like Minnesota money line. And I like the team total at a flat 3. I wouldn't take it at the 2.5. I'd rather lose a unit than lose a unit and a half.
I don't. I'll do my normal thing. I'll split it between the two. And if I get the 3, I get the 2.5, and then if I get over, then I get. Well, I don't know. I don't think this is gonna. If I'm gonna play it, which I probably will. Yep, that's what I like for that.
Okie dokie, Smoky. Ready to move right along.
Yeah, let's move to the next one.
See how my team is going to fare versus this team. Okay, right down the. Get this switched out.
Jeez, it's a funky number for Utah, isn't it?
Yeah. I was just talking about not liking them favored or overpriced. All right, Nashville plus 142 on the road. Utah at home minus 172. Over under is set at a flat 6 minus 115 to the over. Nashville is 37, 31, and 10 on the season, 17, 16, and 7 on the road. Utah is 41, 30, and 6 on the season, 20, 14, and 4 at home. Head to head between these two teams, as the Utah Mammoth, they are 3-3 in their last 6. 4 of those 6 have trended to the over. These two teams have seen each other twice this season. Both first time was won by Nashville 4-3, and then most recently in Nashville, the Utah Mammoth won that one 5-2. Nashville is 6-3, 0-1 in their last 10. Nashville is 7 of those 10 have went to the under. Nashville's coming in on a 5-0 shutout win versus Anaheim. This is their final game of a 6-game road trip, and they will head down to Minnesota or back home to play Minnesota on Saturday. Utah is 7-3 in their last 10. 8 in those 10 have trended to the over. Utah is coming in on a 6-5 overtime victory versus Edmonton. Utah has won 4 straight, and this is the second game of a 3-game homestand. And they will play again on Saturday when they take on the Carolina Hurricanes. I like the over.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a
I like
flat
to.
6. And I'm
Utah's got
worried that
nothing to
Utah.
play for.
I'm worried that Utah is favored by that much. I think Nashville's been playing a lot better, or not better than them, but just better in general. I mean, they just shut out Anaheim. I know Anaheim's been kind of struggling there, and I know Utah's won 4 straight, and they have not put up less than a touchdown without an extra point. But they've got 6 goals in 4 straight. So I don't think that changes, but I also don't think they shut down Nashville. So give me over 6. I also like the
I
over
think
in the first
Utah's going to
period.
just throw the puck out and try to outscore Nashville. I mean, this has been a tough road trip, and it's 3 games in 4 nights. I know it's not on a back to back, but it's going into from Anaheim to Utah, and then they got
It's a 2 hour.
Minnesota
It's an
after
hour
that.
and a half flight.
I'm not
Elevation.
really worried about the flight. I'm more worried thinking about the tough games they've been playing.
Yeah, they had a
LA,
day to rest.
yeah, that's not much when the body only goes so far. It's been a long road trip.
Yeah, no, you're
But I
right. That's
think
fair.
I think they're gonna have no choice but to try to keep up to Utah here, because I don't think Utah is gonna play slow. This is a live betting to me. If Nashville looks like they have their legs, this is over.
I
Because
agree
they're
with
gonna
Rich. I have both of these notes written down in this game. Stamkos needs 1 for 40, and Gunther needs 2 for 40.
Is there any revenge here for Utah? Like, what's the motivation for Utah? Because they're right in the motivation
Nashville's
is
one of the
like
only
home
2
and
meetings in Utah, by the way.
Hmm.
Okay, Nashville went home for 1 in Edmonton. Sorry, they weren't on. That's not. And then they went out, and then they went to Nashville, or they went to Utah after they went home. Right?
What are you
No,
talking
no, they
about?
went home. What am I talking about? Okay,
They've been on the road for 5.
Utah. You okay? No, no, I had it on Utah. Okay, yeah, this is
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. A 5-game road trip.
Yep.
This is number 6.
And
Yeah,
4 of
this is
those
five
games
games.
were no
This is
travel because
yeah,
they're all in California.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It's still
The
going
last
from one
4 is
thing
no
to another.
travel.
2 overtime games, and 1 against LA, both of them against LA, of course. with them against LA.
Yeah, the overtime Kings.
Whatever Nashville has for legs, they're going to give it here. I like the over. Yeah, I like the over 6. I don't want to play Utah at that price, and
I don't
if I'm
either.
going to play anybody, I would play Nashville at that price.
No, I'm playing Nashville.
Yeah, me too. I would play Nashville, and I'm a Utah fan. I'm not biased. Not biased against my team. I'm biased against money. Against money. So I always go where the money goes, regardless if it's against my team or not. The way I look at it, I'm either going to be happy because my team won, or I'm going to be happy because I won money.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the 7 to the over. Oh, first period over for Utah too. I think is like
that's what I said. Like first period or full game over, for sure.
Hang on. Shoot. Oh, hang on.
I also like both teams to score in the first period. And I also like this as a candidate for both teams to score too.
Yeah.
So far, my candidates are this game, the Blue Jackets in Buffalo, the Pittsburgh and the Penguins and the Devils are the 3 games I have written down for BTTS 2.
Wait, say that again. This game, the Penguins game, and what was the other one?
The other one is the Blue Jackets in Buffalo game.
Oh, okay.
And then in the late game, it would be San Jose and Anaheim. Although Anaheim's been a little bit struggling, so.
Mm-hmm.
So Utah is 11 straight and 13 of 15 first period over.
Yes.
Are they going to keep on just? Why would they keep? Are they just going to keep on playing Vejmelka again?
They always have.
They do the same. They always do.
Yeah, they always do.
Even though they got the playoffs coming up and stuff, they're just going to keep on playing Vejmelka over and over.
They'll probably roll him in. They usually roll him like every maybe 5th game, or
this would be the 5th game.
5th or 6th game, definitely on a back-to-back.
But Utah's got some easy games coming up, right?
No, they got Carolina next.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Oh, after Carolina, they may play him in Calgary.
Well, he'll play either the Carolina or Calgary game. Those are back-to-backs.
Yeah, he'll play the Calgary game.
Vanacek will play either Carolina or Calgary.
Okay, so hang on here. Wait, these guys met when?
January 24th and December 29th and October 11th.
Yeah. I just want to see the January 24th.
They are ahead of the Preds by 4 points in the West Conference.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Zachary Larue. Back to him again.
Oh, Zachary LaRue?
Yeah. Up on the top line. At least that's what I see so far, anyways. They're playing Wood in the middle, eh?
Bro, are you smacking a pen?
You didn't hear that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So Stamkos has 3 goals in his last 6 against Utah, and Forsberg's got 4 and 6. And Roman Yossi's got 4 and 6 against Veggie. And Stamkos has 4 and 5 against Veggie.
Oh, you know what? Yossi used to have really good shot on goal. Well, I mean, I say used to, but I'm thinking about the Coyotes. Yossi used to have really good shot totals against the Coyotes back in the day. Let me look. Yeah, see, look at since January of 2024, he has not done shit against Utah.
Oh,
But before that, he had 8, 5, 5, 7, 8. And then January 20th, it went 1, 2, 1, 3, 0, 3, 4. Like, it's crazy. He used to murder us by rubber. Yeah, Terry, I agree with you there. I was on Keller in his last game in a parlay. He's been solid at that 3 number.
scored in that game back in.
I would take him for 3 shots and parlay it with the Cooley Point. Cooley Point's been pretty damn consistent. He's been scoring a lot.
Carconi's got 4 and 6 against Saros.
Ooh, he'll be bargain bin worthy. He's always north of 400 for a goal.
Keller's got 7 and 17 against Saros. He's, as you said, he's been hot.
Mm-hmm.
And Gunther. Score here.
Well, you know,
thank you, Lady B. We're on 7 days a week, pretty much. We're on the nights during the week. We've been in the mornings during the weekends, but just make sure you follow me and Pearlo, and we'll be on one of our channels every night. But thank you for tuning in, all 45 of you right now currently. And this show is a little bit longer, as we typically don't have any look ahead, so we're completely going through the entire game. It's a little bit of a slower process.
400, by the way. He's plus 400.
Yeah, that's actually low for him. I think he's been like 450 is his minimum.
The best I'm seeing is 400.
Okay.
Maybe it'll change. I mean, that's as of now. So, but yeah, I got Nashville money line, the over 6, the first period over. Those are definitely all in play.
I agree with you, Wolf Gatto. Like, I'm looking at all these shot on goal props in this game. Like, everything's priced at minus 160, 150, 180, 190. Like, how are we supposed to play any of this other than parlaying it? Like, that's stupid.
So they're thinking there's going to be a lot of shots.
Oh, you know what? I got a good one here. It's a little juicy, but it's well worth it.
Okay.
Cooley's had a point 5 straight games. He's got 9 points in those 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And in his last 3 games versus Nashville, he's got 5 points. It's minus 135.
Okay.
So maybe you take a Cooley point and Keller 3 shots. If you want to carve that down.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, Pearlo, you had something. I remember Barrett Hayton. Was it you or was it Dre that I remember? Like Hayton didn't get his shots in the first period, and we jumped on him in the second.
He gets them later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. But does it depend on where he's playing in the lineup?
Is he? I don't think he's playing in the top 6. He's not playing in the top 6. He's not playing in the top 6 anymore, is he? So I
No,
bet
I think he's down online.
that's not a thing anymore.
Let me see.
It was
Okay,
when he was
I just
playing in the
remember.
top 6.
I just remember you throwing that out there once before, and just
Yeah,
kinda,
that used to be a thing.
I do pay attention to what you say. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah, because you want
I
to
don't
find
even see
something to
Hayden.
oppose.
I know. If you didn't pay attention to what I would say, you would
Oh,
just
he's
not.
out.
You would
Even
Yeah, I
more
was
miss
so,
gonna
it.
he's
say I
out.
don't see him in the lineup. He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Hayden's out, and they brought up,
Okay, so
or at least I see D Simone. Is a Damone? How do you say that?
He's Simone. Michael D.
Yeah.
Simone, is that who it is?
Yep. Yeah, Barrett Hayden is out. Let me see what. Oh yeah, he's gonna be out at least another week. And then Jack McBain's out too. He got hurt last game.
Yeah.
He's out for another week.
the only real huge motivation I see for Utah here is just they could piss Nashville off by beating them so they miss the playoffs.
You're gonna bring up Big Tuna, spicy tuna. Nope. Oh, he's not in the lineup.
All right, shall
So
we?
he was. I don't even
Yep.
know. I guess. What was there? Oh yeah, that's right.
I know one play I'm taking in this next one. I mean, I know he's already played him again, but
right.
Why not?
Yeah.
His point.
But there's no way they're going to get steamrolled again, right? Are they?
No, they better not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they only got a goal prop up for him right now. They don't have no assist or point props. Okay, stamp down and get the thing switched out. Get right on it. Get right on it.
That was weird. Totally disconnected me.
Oh yeah, that was weird because I was like, "Who's coming in?" I thought I heard you.
Yeah, I mean, like this game, I don't know, not a lot of thought. Like it just means nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, Colorado's clinched, so do you just go back to the well with Parker Kelly and Kadri and Coleman for 20?
Yeah. I like the Kadri angle. It's gonna be meaningful for him, at least on that side.
Yeah, I think I mean, maybe a little less than it was the last time.
Yeah.
He's already done it. Like,
and did he score in that game? Or did he just get his shot total? Because I know I cashed on his shot
he had
total.
points. Hang on.
Yeah, because if he didn't score, that eagerness is still going to be there.
So, no, he scored twice. He didn't just score once.
Oh,
He had
shit.
2. He had 2 goals and he had 5 shots.
All right, we got Calgary on the road plus 255. Colorado at home, it's over that magic 300 number, 319. Over under is set at a flat 6 minus 122 to the over. Calgary is 32, 36, and 9 on the season, 11, 24, and 4 on the road. Colorado is 51, 16, and 10 on the season, 24, 9, and 5 at home. Head-to-head between these two teams, the Colorado Avalanche have won 8 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Last game was on March 30th, where Colorado rolled them 9-2. These two teams have seen each other just that one game this season. Calgary is 6-2-2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Calgary's coming in on a 3-4 overtime loss versus Dallas. If it wasn't bad enough, this is their 5th game of a 6-game road trip. And they will play again on Saturday when they head down to Seattle to take on the Kraken. Colorado is 7-3 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the under. Colorado is coming in on a 3-1 victory on the road versus the Blues. This is their first game home of a short 2-game homestand, and they will play again at home on Saturday when they take on the Vegas Golden Knights. Just a second, I'm going to let my dog out.
I mean, I like Calgary first goal, first period. I like Calgary to score.
Calgary goal first period for sure. Over first period. I like the over in first period as well. And I'm playing the Flames money line.
Yeah, I would.
I'm at that price, yeah, plus 270. It's Colorado, got nothing to play for.
Nothing to play
Calgary's like
for,
this
and
is like their Stanley Cup for the year.
yeah, and then they've got Vegas and Edmonton after this.
Oh yeah. They got no reason to like. I could see over for the game too if Colorado wants to do something.
I mean, over 6 at -0.25.
Yeah, but if you like it over that, you got to figure Calgary will get their team total over. They've been scoring too, and
Yeah.
it'll be Blackwood in net. Fuck yeah, give me that team total over
Oh my God,
3.
over 2.5 at +125.
Where?
Oh, that's Betway. I'm sorry, over 2.5. No, Caesars is 120 and DraftKings is 110.
Yeah, I got 110 on DK. Yeah. Flames team total over 2.5 plus 110, and I'll go the flat 3 too.
Yeah, let's
With
see.
Blackwood in there, Blackwood can't stop a beach ball right now. The only thing I would be concerned about is that maybe Colorado says, "Okay, let's practice our D for the playoffs," and shuts them down.
One thing to
That would,
note,
but
Kadri
they
got
don't
hurt
know
in
how
that
to
last
block
game,
shots and shit.
and he's on the injury report. So
What's
I don't
that?
know if he'll. The last game, Kadri got hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's. It says that he's out right now,
Yeah.
and he's not due back for another week. So Kadri won't be
Yeah.
playing either.
Kadri won't be playing. If he's even got a deep bruise, they're probably not going to play him. They have no reason to. So
No him and no Maka.
I you would have liked to have him there because
The over 2.5 at Bet Rivers is +133.
Oh yeah.
And
I know Calgary over 2.5 is what?
+133.
oh my God. And over
Holy
3 is
shit.
+255.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll play that.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing everything Flames here. I mean, I just for the hell.
Yeah.
Maybe drawing dog just in case because Colorado does. If Colorado does decide to wake up at any time, they could take it, but I just don't think they would here. Why?
I wouldn't play the draw. Why? I can't see any conceivable reason this game gets to overtime.
The only reason why I would is if Colorado's at home and they want to, just exercise because it could be a wide open game. I think Colorado will probably play mostly from the defense too, or like they're not gonna. They'll put
I
it
could see
back
the
to
Colorado
defense.
team that played Vancouver in that 8-6 game.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, and the coach won't
I
even
just don't
mind.
see where the give a shit meter
And the
is in this
Vancouver
game.
game, he was pissed, but I don't even think the coach would be pissed.
No, I'm just saying, like, what you just clinched the division, so you're going to be healthy,
Don't get hurt.
and right, and you've got Vegas and Edmonton coming up after this.
And the Flames are going to come out like it's their Stanley Cup.
Well,
so
they're going to want revenge. They got embarrassed here.
Yeah, this is all Flames. Yeah, it's all Flames. Flames
I mean, what was
plus
the date?
1.5.
March 30th.
Yeah, it was 9-2.
Yeah. So I'm just pulling up.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They were outshot 26-9 in the first period.
Yeah. Yeah, Colorado are going to want to fight. Flames are. So this is big
They were
dog.
outshot 49-29 for the game.
I might be getting behind a Blake Coleman over 2.5 shots. It's plus 108.
Yeah.
He's covered that in 4 straight games versus Colorado, 6 of the last 8. And it's plus money. He had 6 shots on goal in that game, in that ass whipping, on 8 attempts. And
he had 6 of their 29 shots.
Yes.
Holy crap.
And he's covered it in 6 of the last 8 on the road as well. 7 of the last 10 on the road.
Yeah. Played 7 of 10 on the road. So.
Yeah. I like the 4 straight with putting up a touchdown with no extra point too.
What do you mean?
Because he put up 6 shots on goal in that last game, or 9 shots. You're right.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, they play Colorado at home again too after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marty Natchez has had 5 straight games over 2.5, but it's kind of juicy, minus 145.
Yeah, I would just be really careful with, I don't know. Coleman's plus 2, or Parker Kelly. Oh no, Coleman's plus 260 for a goal. And Parker Kelly. Oh my God, Parker Kelly. I would jump on this right now before FanDuel wises up. He's plus 700 at FanDuel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody else is like plus 400. Caesars is 550.
But FanDuel's 700.
Yeah. At least that's what, I got to double check that because that was on BetStamp.
Oh, yeah, like double checking on the actual book.
Yeah.
I always have to do that too, because usually when there's one line that's...
I would lean the over 2, Grant, but if you're going to take the over, I'd probably take Calgary team total over. It's just too good a value with Blackwood in that. Something you might want to look at too is Blackwood.
He is plus 700 on the website.
Okay.
Wow. On mine, I don't have any goal scorers.
What, for FanDuel?
Oh, you're on FanDuel. I'm looking on DraftKings. Wrong book.
Never mind.
First goal, first period, for Calgary. Everything Calgary here. One other thing to look at, Blackwood saves could be as low as 20.5. And I know he's not good, but Calgary's not really. 20.5 is too low. Calgary's going to be throwing rubber all over the place. I bet you he'll get over his saves, even if they score 4.
I'm going to put a quarter unit on Parker Kelly.
Yeah, how can you, like, at plus 700?
Yeah. Especially at that price. You got to. Even like a 0.10 bet is good on that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Yeah, $10 to win 70. That's more than worth it. All right. We can move on, right? We're moving on to the next one. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
All right. This one should be a good prop game. Get the overlays switched out real quick. All right. Next game on the board, we have the San Jose Sharks plus 142 on the back end of a back-to-back. Take it on the Anaheim Ducks minus 172. Over under is set at 6.5 minus 120 to the over, which I agree with. I think this is an over game. San Jose is 37, 33, and 7 on the season, 16, 19, and 2 on the road. Anaheim 41, 32, and 5 on the season, 23, 13, and 3 at home. Head to head between these two teams, the Ducks have won 7 of the last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. These two teams have seen each other 3 times this season. All games went over. 13, 9, and 7 were the 3 totals in those 3 games. The first game was won by Anaheim 7-6 in San Jose, and then the last 2 were won by San Jose 5-4 and 4-3. San Jose is 5-4-1 in their last 10, even 500 on over-unders. San Jose is coming off of a 2-5 loss tonight versus the Oilers. This is going to be their first game coming off of a 6-game homestand on the road, and they will go right back home on Saturday to take on the Canucks. Anaheim is 4-5-1 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have been trending to the over. Anaheim is coming in on a 6-game losing streak, most recently getting shut out by Nashville 5-0. Wasn't for a battered luck of trying. They just absolutely got goalied in that matchup with 43 shots on goal. Absolutely crazy. This is their 4th game of a 5-game homestand, and they will play again on Sunday when the Vancouver Canucks come to visit them. Rich's team. I like the over. San Jose is going to be on a back-to-back, so you're probably going to get Askarov, which has been the shittier goaltender of the 2. What worries me is Anaheim's been struggling to score, but I think this is a team where they could break out of that funk. So
they really miss Cutter Gauthier.
Yes, they do. But I think San Jose also scores, so that's why I like the over.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like this would be an over. I would do either like both teams to score 2 or 3 and put it in a parlay. But from a side perspective, I'm going to wait till the betcast and play this live.
Yeah.
Both these teams are having their issues, and I mean that was a devastating. I mean, look, San Jose just can't afford to lose, unfortunately.
And I think if you like this over, you have to take it now because the public is going to perceive it and bet it up. And I think it's probably going to close at like minus 140, minus 145, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Right. And I think that if you were to do both teams to score 2 in a parlay, you had talked about a couple other games like the Pittsburgh game, you could probably get yourself a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Anaheim's, God, they've been struggling mightily. I gotta say, I mean, like to me, the both teams to score 2 or the over is the way to go, and I'm not sure how I want to handle props.
Yeah.
I mean, is it obvious? Like you got to take Celebrini again?
Well, I mean, and Rico makes a good point too, because with Kadri being injured, Kelly's gonna move up, right? It would be him moving up.
Okay.
Which makes it even a better number at that plus 700 because Kadri doesn't look like he's going to
Oh,
return tomorrow.
right.
So if
Well,
he's getting the
yes.
bump, you would think the line's got to adjust down.
Well, yeah. I mean, FanDuel, like, who's ever
Yeah.
doing their book is, oops.
Yeah. Must be on break.
Well, if he moves up, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know if because Kelly, does Kelly play center?
Well, that's what I was wondering if his position is center, but he's playing wing on the fourth line.
I mean,
So
I would think that, but he hasn't played. I don't think he's played center all year. Like, I would think they would move Jack Drury up to
Drury
third
up.
line.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe where you see Parker Kelly maybe get a bump is either on power play 1 or 2. Like
Oh yeah.
maybe, I think that's where you see him get the extra ice time
Yeah.
because someone's going to have to replace Kadri on power play 1.
And Val had a really good game coming back off of that injury.
Yeah, yeah. Right. So, but going back to the San Jose game, wait, when was the last time they met, Trey? You
Last
got it in
time
front
they
of you?
met was on April 1st. So 7
Yeah,
days
that was a
ago.
fun game. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
That was
4-3 there to win by San Jose.
so in that game. Oh my! Troy Terry had 6 shots on goal. Uncle Leo had 5.
Yeah.
Kreider had 4. I remember I played Terry that night, and then Macklin had 4. All right, because I think we were doing like parlays with Macklin, parlayed Macklin for 3 with I don't remember.
What's crazy is I I like San Jose at that plus 142 price. Like I know
Yeah,
they're on a back to back. I know they just played Edmonton, but they were kind of out of that game early. And
yeah.
Anaheim's been struggling. They're on a 6-game losing streak. I know they got to turn the page sooner or later, but San Jose's been playing decent and they've been scoring, and that's why I like the over because I mean, to
Yeah.
be honest, I'd probably lean more towards the San Jose team total the way Anaheim's been struggling, but I still think it still gets to 7. So,
So Celebrini's got 10 points in 4 games against the Ducks. He's got 3 goals and 7 assists in 3 games. I mean, 4
yeah,
games.
whatever it is, he likes playing against them. It's probably those statistics.
Yeah,
why he
and
likes
ask
it.
about me. Wait, did he play that game? The loss. Let's see. Or was that a
This
net the
is
win?
yeah. I can only
So
take
Askarov
700
did
for sure.
play. What's that, Pearlo?
He said he could only
I
take
just
San
said I
Jose.
can only take 7.
Yeah,
You can only take what?
Anaheim.
San
Oh,
Jose.
you're going to take, yeah. Yeah, so Askarov did play in that 4-3 win, but his goals against average going into that game was 5.47 in 2 starts against. I think his goals against average actually went down despite giving up the 3 goals. And
You know what's crazy is his shot totals are only 4, 1, 1, and 3 versus Anaheim. But yeah, he's got
Celebrini?
yeah. But he had 4
Wow.
points in that last game. He had 3 points in the game
Yeah.
before. He had 3 points in the game before that. Like this is, I know, Pearlo, you were on his over 1.5 today, right? Points.
Yeah.
This is the game to take it.
Yeah.
You might as well go right back to it. He's gonna bounce back on that.
I mean, this is, and I'd be on his shots in this one, especially that Anaheim defense is not very good.
Yeah.
Although they only had 8 guys to choose from last game. I mean, the health stat, that's going to be also interesting, but I would look at Celebrini's shots as well.
I like the over 2 first period.
Mm-hmm. Both teams to score.
Yeah, and both teams to score.
Yeah.
Askarov will be in, and he's struggled.
Yeah, no, his numbers. I was saying, like they going into when they played a week ago, he played them twice. His goals against average was like 5.5. I mean, he gave up 3
Yeah.
this time, so it actually went down. But yeah,
Thanks, Grant, man. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
yeah. Askarov has given up 14 goals to Anaheim in 3 games.
How many of those were Gauthier?
Yeah, I was just telling JD, like, I like the over, but I'm almost leaning more towards the San Jose team total with the Anaheim recently struggling to score, but I think they can at least contribute to an over. So I like both because you're going to have San Jose as the dog, right? So you're probably going to be able to get them at a flat 3.
I mean, they're both playing to the over, even though Anaheim a
Yeah,
little
let me
trouble
see what
scoring, but they did
if
get
I
3 against Calgary, 2
3
against
at
San
yeah,
minus 103.
yeah, give me that. Give me that all day. I might even be on the verge of taking the 2.5 at minus 145.
Yeah,
But at flat 3, yeah, give me that. They've been scoring. I mean, I know it's going to
could
be
take both team.
Dostal,
I
but
mean, Anaheim's team total is 3.5 at minus 120.
yeah, it's the whole Askarov.
Yeah.
I mean, Dostal hasn't either. Like, no, it's got to be an over.
Yeah, let me look at Dostal's numbers, but
Well, Dostal, his numbers against San Jose are actually pretty decent. At least they were going into that game. Did he play? Wait,
I'm
oh,
just
here you
talking
go.
about as of late.
He's
Though he's
so the last 3 games he's given up 4, 4, and 3, but he has
San Jose?
to San Jose. He's
Yeah.
3-2-1 in his last 6. 285 goals allowed,
Yeah.
888 save percentage, and in his last 2 games he's given up 11. He gave up 5 to Nashville, 6 to the Blues, 3 to Edmonton,
Yeah.
and 3 to Vancouver. He gave up 3 to Vancouver.
Yeah.
That's bad. Sorry, Rich. Uh, um, yeah, I mean, he's given up 3 or more in 8 of the last 10. He only held Winnipeg to 1, and he only held Utah to 1. How funny.
Yeah.
When Utah's over here scoring 6 or more in 4 straight. But yeah, I like the team total. Flat 3. I liked it.
Yeah, Terry over shots. I hear you talking about that. I mean, he plays
Mm-hmm.
in that go chase spot.
Yeah, Terry over 2.5 is -130. He's covered in 8 of the last 9, and he had 6 in that last game
Yeah.
versus San Jose.
See, it's something's got to break here too, because it's not like Anaheim hasn't been shooting.
And his
33,
last
32,
4, Terry's
31,
had 6,
27.
4, 3, and 9. He had 9 against Nashville on
Yeah,
12
like they're
attempts.
shooting. They're just not scoring.
Well, that last game
33 against
they got they got
43.
they got goalied by
43.
Saros on 43 saves.
No, Annanen. Annanen.
Or Annanen. I mean Annanen on
And
43
Calgary
saves.
had, I know because I had Annunen over saves in that.
Nice.
Calgary had 39 shots. They had 39 shots. Outshot them 39-19, but they haven't been getting goaltending. And they have, yeah. So,
So just the Ducks will not have a morning skate tomorrow. Kreider's status is he's questionable. Looks like Gudis could return tomorrow.
okay. Well, that helps defensively for them for sure.
Oh my God. The
Kreider
Ducks
has
practice. Hang on. The Ducks practice lines today. First line, Troy Terry, Leo Carlson, and Zellweger.
That's a
the
message from the
defenseman.
coach.
Pardon?
That's a message. That's a message from the coach.
Well,
If
he,
they
he
put
played.
some,
He played forward last game as well, but because
uh,
they dressed 8D last game. 2 of them played forward.
Wow.
Holy crap! We have Brent Burns in the making here.
well, what I think is saying is, look, you guys want to play like that, then I'll put you as forward.
Well,
It's a
no, they don't.
message.
Pearlo, they don't have a choice. It's not a matter of punishing people. They're out of forwards.
Who the fuck is Tyson Hines?
Why the fuck did
Hines.
I take Anaheim?
He don't even got a number on his jersey. Hines will make his season debut. Oh, he made his season debut on
He did.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel right now. Like, give me San Jose all day. Plus 142. I mean, I like Leo Carlson in this spot. He's been shooting. Like, I could see him. Or like Bennett Seneca too. Like, he's been shooting Troy Terry. But yeah, I mean, everybody else. I'm liking this number more and more. His number is 57. At least it's not 6-7.
Okay. So, hang on a second. I'm like, if what is his
Uncle
numbers
Leo
at?
be shooting 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So right
3.
now his goal prop is plus 650 for Zellweger. I would just keep an eye on him because if he is playing top line,
Mm-hmm.
a goal and an assist. I mean, he's. I don't think that. I don't know if the books will catch up. Like that's crazy to me. I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe
daily face off has them playing seven defensemen with Zellweger as a defenseman. So I don't know, but they were practicing with him as a forward, right?
I'm looking at the guy who
Okay.
covers the Ducks, and
Oh yeah.
he put out their lines today, and that's what he had.
Kind of makes sense if Gudis is coming back.
Right.
Yeah.
Carlson has covered 15 of the last 20 games at home at that over 2.5 number.
Okay.
Getting closer towards a parlay piece though at minus 140.
Well, maybe you parlay him with Celebrini if you want to do
Yeah.
something in that game.
Yeah, you could parlay it with a Celebrini point.
Yeah. All right, shall we?
Yep, we got
Yeah.
2 games left.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Go to the Vegas game. Let me get the slide switched out. Okay. Next game on the board, we have the Vegas Golden Knights on the road, minus 176. Seattle Kraken at home, plus 146. Over under is set at a flat 6. 1 minus 114 to the over. Vegas is 36, 26 and 18 on the season, 18, 14 and 7 on the road. Seattle is 32, 34 and 11 on the season, 17, 16 and 5 at home. Head to head between these two teams, Vegas has won 6 of the last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the under. These two teams have seen each other twice this season. First, October 11th in Seattle, where they won 2-1. And the most recent one on January 31st in Vegas, where Seattle won that one 3-2. Vegas is 5-3, 1-1 in their last 10. 7 of those 10 have trended to the under. Vegas is coming in on a 4-game winning streak with that coach change, most recently being Vancouver 2-1 on the road. This is the 3rd game of a 4-game road trip, and they will head on down the road to Elevation on Saturday to take on the Avalanche. Seattle is 1-7-0-2 in their last 10. 6 of those 10 have trended to the over. Seattle's coming in on a 6-game losing streak, most recently losing to Minnesota on the road 2-5. This is their first game home after a short 2-game road trip, and they will play again on Saturday at home when they take on the Calgary Flames.
First period over. Seattle is.
Oh yeah. Seattle's a huge first period over.
Yeah, it's 16-20. Yeah, does Seattle get the do they have the president's bump now that Ron Francis stepped down?
Ron Jeremy, huh?
Yeah, Ron Jeremy.
the horde hog, right? That's what he used to call him. Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna take the
Vegas. Go
Is it
ahead.
it's gonna be Decord?
I have no idea.
Either
Could be
Decord
Matt
over
Murray, because didn't Decord get hurt, or was it Grubauer that got hurt?
I think it was
Grubauer.
Grubauer.
Okay, I mean it could be Matt Murray for all
Decord
we know.
over saves and Vegas over shots.
And they're
Vegas
going right back
team,
to Hart.
ever since Tortorella took over. When did he take over? He took over.
And
The
their
Calgary
first
game
win.
was the first game.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, he No, Vancouver. He was a coach in
No,
Vancouver.
Calgary. Calgary was the first game.
Really? I thought they
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Why am I like? Wait a
Vancouver.
minute.
Vancouver was the first game.
Was Vancouver the first win streak game?
Yep.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
The
was.
Sisters of the Poor. God, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Ever since he took over, 34, 34, 33, 29 shots on goal. Seattle
That was the
has
measurements of my
allowed
girlfriend.
28, 30, 30, 31 in the last 4 games. Seattle's given up the ghost. I like Vegas over. Vegas is going to shoot like a motherfucker in this one.
There was a little
That's why I
John
said
that
when
had that.
Tortorella took over, they said, well, he's not going to change the system. Well, one thing he's going to change is how much they shoot.
34,
Well, the one,
24, 40,
yeah, but
6.
right, because he changed the system. Because he, instead of going D to D, he wants them going straight up.
Yes.
No fucking around.
So he's not going to sit there and watch a team play around with a puck all fucking night.
Right.
No way.
No, that was the first thing he did.
Yeah. So that's what I like here. Is going to continue doing it. I like Vegas team total over. I think Vegas just blows him out of the water. I don't care about the look ahead spot or anything like that. I'm going to keep this coach bump going. It's not even a look ahead because they if they want to win the division,
right?
You know, it won't really matter if they win the division. I mean, Anaheim or Utah.
I think they would rather face Anaheim or Utah than to play Edmonton. I think a healthy Edmonton team, even with the goaltending. I would rather be playing Utah.
Well, right now they would be playing Anaheim.
No, I understand. But I'm just saying to your point about winning the division.
Yeah, if they win the division, then they play Utah for sure. And if they play around here, they could end up playing Edmonton. I see what you mean. Yeah. So, and I just think that Tortorella's there now. He's got him feeling good. There's not going to be a letdown here. Even against the Canucks, they got goalied a little bit. They should have scored a lot more there too.
So Brandon Montour is 8 of the last 10 to over 2.5, but he's got horrible head-to-head history versus Vegas. So if you want to take an under, gonna be sweaty as shit. But I don't know.
Vegas and Reg at minus 105 intrigues me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Vegas and Reg. Yeah. I didn't realize you could get that kind of a price on that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FanDuel. I just saw that.
Yeah. I like Dodge.
I mean, that's my favorite play.
Yeah, that's fair. Intrigue, I should say so. Definitely. I just can't see a letdown. Just can't see.
No, they're trying to build momentum.
Seattle's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the price is good at FanDuel because they've got the shortest odds on Vegas that I'm seeing at 176. Other people, some of the other books are at even at 190. Yeah, like Caesars and DK are 192, 195. So 176.
One thing they will probably they will probably play whoever the backup is.
Who? Vegas?
Vegas, who?
Why do you say that?
Well, have they been what have they been running? Have they just keep on running Hart?
Yeah, Tortorella's going with his boy. I mean, Hart's fresh. There's.
I got a decent one here. You got Ivan Barbashev. He's had a point in 8 of the last 10 games. Head-to-head wise, he's had a point in 6 of the last 9 games versus Seattle. And on the road, he's had a point in 7 of the last 8, and he missed against Vancouver. And it's minus 115. Let me look at the line here, but I could probably get behind that.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they go with Hart until they figure out that, until the division is clinched, because they play every other day.
I don't know. They got Colorado next. I could see him trying Hill here.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. It's a good point, and save him and not burn him out. Yeah.
I think he could try Hill here.
Either way, it doesn't scare me off.
No, it doesn't. Seattle might score a couple more. You might want to look at the over, but
yeah, Barbashev's playing on that same line with Marner and Stone. Like, I might even just parlay that whole damn line. Marner, Stone.
Yeah, he keeps moving. He does keep moving lines around, though. I will say.
Yeah.
He's talked about like he'll move Marner around.
But yeah, I like that Barbashev over half a point, minus 115. Out of all those line mates, he's the only one that's playable.
Yeah.
At 1. I do like Vegas here.
Yeah, I can't see them losing this game. I just can't see a letdown.
No.
And they've beat all the teams by the puck line except for that last game against Vancouver.
Except for Vancouver.
But I mean, they outshot them 29-11.
Yeah. They just got Topichulos. How to get good.
This was we're up 1. Let's just shut them down and play the rest of this game out.
Yeah. No, but that's why
Vancouver didn't have it.
I like the total shots. I like their shots on goal total over.
Shots on goal total over, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Move on to
final game.
Yeah, JD's favorite team.
It's the draw. Just stop right there. We're done.
Just play the draw.
I went back and took a look. At the bare minimum, if you played every Kings game to go to overtime this year, you'd be up at a minimum 54 units.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
what's the line in this game?
I like the over 5.5 too. I think it'll go.
It is plus 231 for Vancouver and minus 275 for LA.
Yeah, I mean, it's all
even money on over under flat 6.
Head to head.
I wonder if this game. Let's see something here. So for what it's worth, the Canucks have scored a first period goal on the road in 4 straight.
I'd play LA team total over too. Vancouver's just, besides that game against Vegas where they just got some goaltending, it's been 7, 5, 6. That was against stronger 4, 7, 4, 5. And Los Angeles has actually been scoring except for a little bit. The Nashville game.
Here's one. What do you guys think about this? Like I like what you're saying, team total over for LA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't see LA losing as much as I'd like them to, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little. I would not be surprised to see them a little flat after they've just played Nashville, and I'm
Four
trying to think.
overtimes.
Well,
Four
no, but they've got
overtimes.
this is a sandwich game between Edmonton.
Oh
You have
yeah,
you have
yeah, that's right.
you have the Nashville game. Wait, who do they play? It was Nashville, somebody else, Nashville, and then you've got Edmonton on Saturday for Kopitar's last home game.
Oh, it was Nashville,
Yeah.
Toronto, Nashville, and then or Nashville,
Right.
Toronto, Nashville, and then coming
Now
up you got
Vancouver
Edmonton.
and then Edmonton for his final home game. I mean, and players like former players are already like rolling into town.
I could
I
almost
just
see them. I could almost see them losing this fucking game. Actually, I'm not gonna. I
I
could
mean,
almost see it happening.
I would play the Kings team total, and I would also play Vancouver.
I could see. I'd play which puts you on the over. I like the
Yeah.
over in this game. Easily, LA takes their eye off the ball here. Easily.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
why I
like the
just
over. My favorite. I already bet it 5.5. I got it at -135. It's the
um
I like the over in this game for sure.
yeah, I mean just think about this. So they were at Vancouver, then they play Utah, St. Louis, Nashville, Toronto, Nashville. Now Vancouver they've given up a first period goal in 3 of the last 5.
Oh, I got
Actually,
one
they've given
for
up.
you.
Yeah,
Panarin anytime goal. He's sitting on 19.
stop it.
Hmm?
Sitting on 19 with who?
Panarin?
He's got more than 19
I
goals. I
mean,
thought he had
maybe it's
19 with the
29. Maybe it's 29.
29.
Let me see. I know he's on a. I'm pretty sure he's on a. Let's see. For LA.
Has he got 10 goals with LA? I don't
Let's
have it in
see.
front of me here. No, he's at 27. Because I thought he had 19 with the Rangers. Laferriere's sitting on 19.
Oh, yeah, he is sitting on 19. I think they got. They don't have him. Oh, there he is. That's weird.
I mean, I would come back with the Kempe Kopitar.
I don't know why I
Hang
saw
on a
that.
second. Played Vancouver March 26th.
Maybe it was
I mean, they
LaFerriere.
beat Vancouver like 2 weeks ago, 4-0.
Jake DeBruska's on 19, if that matters. But
Yeah.
I doubt he has a bonus for getting 20.
No, but players like to say they had X number 20 goal seasons.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I would buy into that. Oh, Brock Besser's got 17 goals in 25 games against LA. And played the 4-0 game. Oh, it's Kemper. Yeah. It'll be Forsberg. I'd be shocked I'd be shocked if it wasn't Forsberg.
yeah, it's got to be. Kemper's just
Bad.
Please, for the over, give me Kemper. Give me Kemper.
Right.
Yeah. There isn't much in this one.
Wait a minute. Who? What's his? Hang on.
Thank you all, 36 of you guys, for hanging out and hanging with us. We are a little over 3 hours, 3.5 hours. 14
It's
games
not
late.
bad, actually.
Last game. We should be wrapping up here in the next 15
Yeah.
minutes, I would say.
Yeah, better be.
It's like both
Yeah,
teams to score in first period.
I do like Besser for. I'll play Besser. I think. Um, shoot. Yeah. All right. That's it. What did we say? We said LA team total.
Yeah, I kind of like their team total there.
But you had the over
I don't
5.5, right?
I don't think Topo
Yeah.
Chico is gonna go off 2 games in a row.
Where did you get the 5.5, Perlo?
I
'Cause I'm
took
only
it way
seeing.
early. I took it as soon as it
Okay,
came out.
okay,
Yeah.
because I'm only seeing sixes.
I took
Best
it. It was the
six.
first bet I made tonight. It was over
Okay,
5.5.
fine.
Before we got on, I got a bet 365.
Got it. Okay, I'm good. Oh.
Okay,
Damn.
we can clip it.
Clip it.
Clippity
Right.
clip. All right, going back all the way to the first game on the slate, 7 p.m. Eastern, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the New York Islanders. This was a complete John Elway game for me. So, JD, go ahead.
You know what? I wrote down Islanders first period puck line and -1, and I could maybe get behind Islanders in regulation.
Perlo.
I've got Islanders first period puck line. Horvat anytime goal over 1.5 points and over shots. Islanders team total over 1.5 first period. Islanders -1 and Holmstrom for a point.
Okay. Next game on the board, we have the Philadelphia Flyers taking on the Detroit Red Wings. I have Larkin over 3.5 shots. It's an alt total. If you want to use Larkin as 3+ in a parlay piece, that's also good. As far as the side or a total, I'm not too big on a total, but I'm gonna look more into this game for a side. Although I think it's gonna be a really good game. JD.
Martone for shots and maybe goal assist. First period under 1.5, and I'd look at got to sprinkle on the draw at +320. You don't have to, but I would.
Perlo.
Yeah, I got dog and draw. I got the Flyers here. First period under, I'm going to go with that because it was a good trend. Martone over shots and a goal. And Firster over 1.5 shots. Under Flyers and under 6.5, I might take if it's because it would be a really good price. Sprinkle on those all those little things.
Also, was going to add a Patrick Kane assist.
Actually,
Oh
you
yeah,
know
that's
what?
right.
Might want to take Flyers in red because doesn't Detroit? No, it won't matter. No, never mind. Just Flyers. Just never mind.
One thing that I know, Porter Martone's probably going to be at 2.5. So you
Mm-hmm.
guys give me a good idea, but give me Larkin 3+ shots, Porter Martone 2+ shots, 2 leg parlay.
Yeah.
That should be really good. That should get you into plus money, and I expect both of those to cash. So hopefully you tail
And if
me
they
on that
don't, we're
one.
sending both players an invoice.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next game on the board, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the New Jersey Devils. I like the over 6 here. I like Penn's team total over 3. That's actually an official play for me. I just sent that out when we were going through this. Crosby assist, that's at -130. Hughes over 3.5 shots. And this is a candidate for both teams to score 2. JD?
Yeah. In addition, I'll look at first period over 1.5 and over 5.5 parlay. And I'm with you on the other props that you mentioned. And I think I would probably add a Raquel Crosby, Jack Hughes point parlay.
Pearlo.
Yeah. Team total over 3 for the over 6. Um, and first period over. I'll probably do that first period over and over 5.5 too. And maybe Hughes over shots. I don't know. I feel like this is a game where maybe he doesn't hit it, but might.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get there either, but I do like his recent. It's more so of his
Yeah.
recent trend, not necessarily
Yeah,
his
that's
head-to-head
why. I don't
play.
know why, but for some reason I feel like this game might be the one that he doesn't hit it. But we'll find out tomorrow if I play it.
Okay. Next game on the board, we have the Florida Panthers taking on the Ottawa Senators. This is a pass game for me right now. JD.
By the way, I just plugged in Crosby and Jack Hughes each for 3 shots at plus 188.
Okay. I can see that.
Okay.
I would even go Crosby point and Jack 3 shots
Okay.
if it's playable.
Okay. That Florida game? Ew. Yeah, I really don't have anything that excites me. Maybe Samoskevich goal. I don't know. It's not one of my favorite plays. Too many games tomorrow.
Senators first period puck line, second period puck line, and Brady Kachuk over shots.
Okay.
Okay. Next game we have is the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Montreal Canadiens. I really don't have a whole lot in this game, more so because I just want to dig deeper into it. I think this is going to be a good game and a tight game, but I do like JD's look on that Kucherov anytime goal. JD.
Yeah, then I'll add in the Slavkovsky and Caulfield goals as well. Um, that's pretty much it for now.
Perlo.
All I have is a Canadians money line for a little bit. That's it.
Oh, Demidov Slavkovsky point parlay. That was the other one.
Okay. Next game we have is the Blue Jackets taking on the Buffalo Sabers. I like both teams to score 2 in this one, and I will dig deeper for more sides, totals, and props. JD.
Um, yeah, I have to wait to see who's starting because if I lean to the over 6 because I'm Alex Lyon is just it's been really bad. Uh, and maybe the first period over. So maybe one of those Matty Rob specials, and just depending on who starts in goal for Colorado, or I'm sorry, for Columbus. If it is Elvis, then we'll be looking at Tage Thompson, Alex Tuck, goal props. But yeah, I've got first period over 1.5 and over 6 right now. Is those are the ones I'm leaning to.
Pearlo.
That's what I have. First period over 1.5 and over 6.
Okay. Next game, we are now in the 8 p.m. Eastern slate. We have the Winnipeg Jets taking on the St. Louis Blues. Possibly looking at Snuggerud over 2.5 shots in this one. I do like the under, thinking about the under first period, under full game. I'm not sure if I'll get there, but those are the only two things I have written down. JD.
Just Holloway over 2.5 shots on goal. A Robert Thomas goal and first goal of the game for the first Blues goal. And then I think I'm going to go with the under 6.5 and the Penguins over 5.5 in a parlay.
Pearlo.
Oh, and if it's Bennington, Hayden Fleury goal.
Yeah. No goals first 5, under 6.5, Blues money line.
Okay, next game we have the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. We did not discuss this game, but it is a pass for me right now until I look deeper into it. JD.
Yeah, I mean maybe something with Bedard. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, pass for me.
Pearlo.
Spencer Knight over saves. Whatever. I
I
don't
do
know
like
what that number is.
All right, 9 p.m. Eastern, we have the Minnesota Wild taking on the Dallas Stars. Like Minnesota money line here, and I agree with you guys on the Ryan Hartman 1+ points. JD.
Oh, the Hartman, is that what you just said?
Yep.
Yeah. I got Boldy anytime goal as well, and first Minnesota goal and a Jason Robertson goal.
Pearlo.
Wild first period and wild first period puck line. Still going to go with it. I know they've both been bad, but context, I give it to the Wild. First goal, first period. Hartman for a point and Wild team total over 3.
Okay. Next game, we have the Nashville Predators taking on the Utah Mammoth. Both teams to score 2 and over 6 goals in this one. I also am probably going to take Clayton Keller 3+ shots in some type of fashion. JD.
Yeah, you had thrown me on the Keller 3+ shots and a Cooley point. That seemed
That's
interesting.
right.
Michael Carcone, anytime goal if it's Saros. First period over 1.5, over 6 as well.
Perlo.
Over 6, over 1.5 first period, and Predators ML, and I have a question mark, and I don't remember why. But what was the reason? I can't remember. But anyways, the over 6 and over 1.5 first period are my biggest bets.
Okay. Rich has got a question there in the chat. He says, what do you think Spencer's number will be? I would think it's probably going to be 28 or 29. Would you concur there, Perlo?
28 and a half.
Yeah, 28. 28 or 29, I think.
Or 28.5.
Yeah. That sounds like a winner. Winner chicken dinner. All right.
Yeah.
Or steak dinner. I would never choose chicken over steak.
No.
Next game on the board, we have the Calgary Flames taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Parker Kelly over 2.5 or over anytime goal +700. And I'm going to look at some other Colorado players there in the lower lineups. I think you can get some favorable matchups and maybe some plus money on some shot on goal props. So I'm going to look into that. JD?
Yeah, well, we got the system play here with Colorado being a minus 300 plus favorite. So Flames goal in the first period, maybe even first goal, first period. I think, as we talked about, I think it's a revenge game for Calgary after being embarrassed. So I'm with you on the Kelly goal. Also, Blake Coleman going for 20. And then you mentioned also his shots prop at over 2.5. I have to read through my chicken scratch and notes, but you had some really good numbers,
Yes.
Dre, on over 2.5 shots on goal.
I
Oh,
did
the,
not
the
write that
Calgary
down.
team total over 2.5 and over 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's going to be Blackwood, like Pearlo said. Pearlo.
Yeah.
Flames goal first period, over 1.5 first period. The Calgary Flames to win, plus 270, split with the plus 1.5 at plus 100. Flames team total over 2.5 and 3. And Blackwood over saves if it's like 20.5, something like that. Maybe even 21.5, somewhere around there.
Hey, one other thing. If you like Calgary to go over their team total of 3, like I do, I'm going to double check the number, but I think it's now something like 55 straight wins when scoring 4 goals for Calgary.
Yeah.
Wow.
My bargain bin for tomorrow would be Flames money line with the over 3. That would be huge. Be plus 1,000 or something like that.
Okay. Next game, we have 10 p.m. Eastern. We have the San Jose Sharks taking on the Anaheim Ducks. San Jose over 3 goals. And Celebrini 2+ points. JD?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And yeah, I wrote Sharks team total over 2.5, over 3. Oh, Zellweger, definitely. I'll play him for. I got him for an anytime goal, and then a bunch of different props to Celebrini, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
What's the 2.5 price?
Perlo.
What's the 2.5 price?
Minus 146.
Okay. Over 2 first period. Both teams to score first period. Over 6.5. Sharks money line. Team total over. Yeah, I'll split it 2.5 and 3. And Celebrini over 1.5 points.
Okay. Next game we have is the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Seattle Kraken. I like that Vegas and Rag and Ivan Barbashev over a 0.5 point. Perlo.
Vegas Reg. Vegas team total over 3.5. And Decord over saves or Vegas team total over shots.
JD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I'm with you guys on all that stuff for Vegas. Yeah. The first period over 1.5 with
Oh
Seattle
right.
because they're.
I'm sure I had that written down there. Yeah. Yeah, I had
Okay.
that. I didn't say first period over.
All
Yeah.
right. Last game on the large 14 game slate for April 9th, Thursday, April 9th. Get the Vancouver Canucks taking on the LA Kings. I did not write anything down in this one. JD.
Oh, hang on. I just wrote down over 6 right now, and a Brock Besser goal, and Kempe Kopitar point parlay.
Perlo.
I'm just going to stick with the over 5.5. I might go Kings team total over, but I don't like trusting the Kings to do anything. That's a problem.
Because you're a wise
And
guy.
then there's a look ahead spot, and there's like all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to take their eye off the ball, it's the LA Kings. So,
Yeah. Not with their coach. What are you talking about?
DJ Smith will have him dialed in, right, JD?
Thank you
He'll have them
all,
dialed.
30 some of you guys, for tuning in for us for a little over 3 hours and 45 minutes for a 14-game slate. We will not be on tomorrow because there is no games on Friday, but we will. Pearlo's running a show on Friday night, correct, Pearlo? You'll be on
Yes,
Friday night?
Friday night I'll be on. Yep.
Yep.
So you gotta
I'm.
follow
I'll
me.
let you know if I can make it. I may be able to make it, and then we will be on Saturday morning on my channel at 10. We might go a little earlier. I don't know. We were doing 10:30, right, JD? Is that what we were
Yeah, we
doing?
just got I think we have a bunch of early games on Saturday. We may
Yeah.
want to.
So maybe we'll hop on at 10 a.m. Eastern,
Yeah.
7 a.m.
15 games on that day. I probably
Yeah.
want to start a little.
Yeah. So we'll do that and do a lot of our research Friday night so we can roll through that one. Hopefully we'll get through. We got through that last one, I think, in an hour and 30 minutes. So hopefully we can do that. But you can find me over on X, Instagram, and YouTube at Exotic Wagers with the Z. You can also find the Legacy Sports Discord and on any of my bios for the free Legacy Sports Discord, where you can get all of my official bets. Pearlo, tell them where they can find you.
Pearlo's NHL POW. And over there, you've got just a week left to get in for $50 to $80 a year, depending on what you want for my winnable. And you can find all the information over there at Pearlo's NHL POW. Yeah.
And JD, got
Yeah,
your
I'm
columns?
so I just my column for VSiN to go over these 15 games. You can read all my ingenious picks here. That'll be out at 2 p.m. Eastern, roughly on Thursday, and 9:30 p.m. Sunday on VSiN. That'd be Pacific time. That's what's going on the rest of the week. By the way, I was just playing around on DraftKings and Bet Rivers doing the parlay with Calgary team total over, and what do you call it? And over and the money line. Bet Rivers was giving you a price of plus 280, and DraftKings was 262. Like what is going on?
Yeah.
What? Parlay Calgary money line and team total over?
Yeah.
That's what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense.
I
don't know.
It's like we're not going to let you do it, essentially.
Pretty much.
Because it's it's like the same number,
I had to
right?
make sure. Pardon?
Yeah. It's like the same number as the money line?
Yeah.
Or worse?
It's worse.
That's crazy.
It's worse than the money line.
Yeah, that does not make sense.
No, that's why I tried it. At first I did it at Bet Rivers, and then I went to DraftKings, and they're both, just whatever. So have a great rest of your night. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys for all tuning in. Like I said, on my channel here, we'll be back on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. And we will be on Pearlo's channel Friday night for the Saturday games. Thank you guys all for tuning in for this almost 4 hour. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.